providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations. Nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia, to expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West 927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley of Ashley Insurance, where we're building a community of great insurance products and great people. What does that mean? Well, as a client of ours, you'll enjoy perks like quick quotes and personalized policies. We shop for the best prices across multiple companies. And most importantly, if something bad happens, you call our team and speak directly with us. So join our insurance community today. Call 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
This is Taylor from Backward Ramblings. Looking for a delicious lunch? Come see us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. We serve up grilled sandwiches on our house-made bread, wraps, fresh salads, and house-made soup. Plus, enjoy your weekly lunch specials. Don't miss our Wednesday fresh hand-rolled soft pretzels from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and our pizza slices on Fridays, served from 11 a.m. until sold out. Join us Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We can't wait to serve you. Backward Ramblings, come for the food, stay for the fun.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
This oral health information comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental, located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. Dental health professionals are often asked about the cause and remedies for bad breath. Bad breath can be the result of tobacco use, tonsil stones, medication, gum disease, pungent foods, and poor oral hygiene, just to name a few. Brushing twice a day, flossing once a day, and tongue cleaning can help keep bad breath at bay. Visit your dentist at least twice a year and ask your dentist or dental hygienist for specific tips regarding your daily at-home oral hygiene care. Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775. That's Brandon Dental in Spencer, West Virginia, 304-927-2775.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving money since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Lady Raider volleyball and softball player Mahaley Nicholson for Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that projects are completed in a timely manner, that customer expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at www.eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Ed Nicholson, owner, West Virginia Contractors License 055775.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
Hey guys, did you know that Avon is not only for women? They have a full line of cologne and sprays formulated just for men. Ask Gloria about Men's Mesmerized Cologne in 2 different scents. And when you order, don't forget to pick up some Skin So Soft for the beautiful love of your life. Give Gloria a call today at 304-532-2847. All payments are due when placing your order. Gloria Mann Avon, Independent Avon Ambassador, 304-532-2847 or online at avon.com/repstore/GMANN7179. This is a test of the broadcasting, a test of audio. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, it's Tony Green and Brad. And we know you love hearing us break down every Mountaineer moment on the radio.
But wouldn't it be better to live those moments instead of just hearing us yap about them?
Debatable. But anyway, GoMart's teaming up with WVU to give away the ultimate Mountaineer experience. You can walk the man trip with the team, snag VIP tickets, plus GoMart and WVU gear. To enter, scan the QR code inside the store. Find full details at gomart.com. And
systems to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians West Virginia, 304. Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldsburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front-end and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Groves Auto Service in Arnoldsburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Hi, I'm Amanda Dunn with Hardin Insurance Agency, here to let you know that you can become part of the West Virginia Farm Bureau today. We believe that if you truly want to take care of something valuable, say your car or your home, you don't just turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why more and more folks are insuring their cars, farms, and homes with the FB Insurance Company. Make the switch today. We're committed to providing honest, trustworthy service to help you experience the calm after the storm. The FB Insurance Company. Coverage when it counts. Call Hardin Insurance Agency today for a free quote at 304-927-2500.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Summer just got easier to better fit your schedule and keep you on the road with new summer hours at Jack Garrett Ford Parts and Service. Now open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. And now quick lane service, handling oil changes, tire pressure checks, filter checks, and more. Schedule your appointment today at Jack Garrett Ford Parts and Service. Free pickup and drop off within 4 miles of Spencer.
When you find yourself faced with a legal issue, the steps you take next can literally impact the rest of your life. Hiring the right attorney is one of the most important decisions you'll make. At Joel Baker Law Office, we understand the importance of providing prompt, competent, and honest legal representation. Call or text our office today to schedule a consultation. 304-500-9238.
Hey! Are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. Name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie Insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
Little Canal Bus is for everyone. Looking for a ride to work, appointments, school, or shopping? If you live in Calhoun, Gilmer, Jackson, or Roane counties, Little Canal Bus is your answer. It's easy and convenient with one call, 866-354-55.
Roane County Raider football is on the air. Stay tuned for all the play-by-play action coming up next. Roane County High School Raider football is brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Ward Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Cocoa Valley Bank, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomart and Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willett C. Starcher Auto Parts. And now we take you to the press box. Here's your broadcast crew: Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White. 25 season for Roane County High School football. Alongside the rest of the crew, we're very happy to be joining you here high in the press box on this beautiful Saturday evening. I'm joined by the rest of the crew. John Penn, the color analyst, Matt White, the statistician, Katie Wright is our camera person, Joe McDonald with A&M Digital Technologies is running the graphics, and we have an extra player on our team here this year. We're going to be sitting down at some point later in the pregame to Miss Emma Sloan, who is now joining our crew a little bit. So we're looking forward to talking with her. But here's the deal, folks. We are ready to go for another season of Raider football. And John Penna, obviously we know what happened last year. Last year was a magical, magical season for the Raiders. How does Roane County kind of shake that off? Because you can't live in last year. You got to live in the present.
Well, it's not just last year. We've had successful seasons since 2021. And, Coach Burdett's done a great job of getting the teams prepared, getting those guys ready. A lot of those guys that are in the coaching staff, they've been there, done that. These kids have grown up and watched Roane County football. They've been a part of this thing. They've been through the weight room, and it's just a program. And I think our guys right now will be fine. We're just going to be young, but in places that will end up being great.
We're going to send it away for a commercial break. When we return, more pregame coverage here for game number 1 of the 2025 season.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. It's more than just opening an account. It's opening the door to what's next. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
We're going to start our interview with head coach Paul Burdett in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, welcome back, folks. Standing here in a very familiar position here at County Stadium, right in the end zone, facilities building side with head coach Paul Burdett. Coach, here we go. A new season, year number 15 for you. Let's quickly discuss what a lot of people are thinking about still. The run from last year, it was magical, it was great. But I want to ask the question in terms of how do you refocus these guys, or was it a problem?
No, I just told these guys, Drew, it's time for them to go write their own story. Last year was awesome. It was sweet. It's something that none of us had ever experienced before in high school football. But it's last year, and it's this team's time to stamp their own stamp, and I look forward to see what they can do.
Well, obviously, we lost a ton of production offensively in the backfield, but that gives some guys some opportunities who kind of were redshirting underneath those three-headed monster running backs that you had. We got some guys here that are very capable, very talented. The question is how quickly will they get themselves prepared on a Friday night for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, everything's different on a Friday night, especially the first one. We got 4 guys back there that we feel like can really do a good job as far as running backs go. You got Garrett Brabham, Colton Starcher, Brody Proctor, and Javon Letourneau. All 4 of those guys are good in their own right and what they do with the ball. And then you add Jacob into that. Jacob's a good running back. He just takes the snaps all the time, and you're going to see him with the ball in his hands a little bit more this year than what you have.
How important is it to have that anchor at the quarterback, but not just the anchor at the quarterback, the guy snapping him the ball? You got Colton Elliott as well, who these two have worked together for many years. You're missing a couple of big cogs off the line last year, but you got some good linemen back, and you got a couple of capable guys there.
Yeah, having Jake there is a big deal just for continuity and understanding of the offense and making sure that everybody's in line. You're not reteaching that position, which is the most complex position. And the guy in front of him, man, I can't say enough about that kid. Colton Elliott, I just told him out there, I said, man, you're golden on man blocks on a nose guard. He has been for 2 years now, and I trust him no matter what. Our line up front, we returned 3 guys, counting Colton, and really Quentin Cooper was a guy that could have started each game last year, so it's really 4 because he started several games. And then, of course, Braxton Browning stepped in at the other guard, Richard Greathouse, Hogan Greathouse. Those guys all do a good job, and they're experienced, so I look forward to seeing what we can do on the offensive side of the ball.
Defensively, obviously, the secondary, who has always been thin, but is very experienced this year. It may be a good thing to have in that secondary so you can work on those guys up front a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Jake and Brody are both 3-year starters, and, Coop's a 2-year starter. Then you throw Javon in there, who played some DB last year on Friday nights. But those guys are pretty experienced in the back end, and they do a really good job with the scheme that we run. And then, of course, up front, you got a lot of returning guys. Both your defensive ends return, Leo and Garrett, which Garrett's got a little bit different role this year. Colton Elliott's kind of stepping in a defensive end position, and Garrett's going to be the go guy, and you'll see that later. Tackles up front, you got a lot of experience there with Hogan and Richard and Quentin. Braxton will run in that mold a little bit, maybe a little bit of Wyatt Greathouse in there. And then, of course, linebacker was the big question. That was where we needed to fix things at. Not fix things, but get new guys in. Clay and Lane were really good in what they did there, and right now it's Colton Starcher and Carson Casto, and sometimes Leo jumps back there and plays there. Logan goes to defensive end, so we just got to feel it out, man, and see what the best combination is. And you'd like to have that answer before you get here, but everybody's done something good, so it's kind of hard to answer those questions right now.
Well, you can answer them here tonight against a brand-new opponent, Greenbrier West. Obviously, we're not going to break down the X's and O's for them because first game of the year, you can only learn so much on some film from some prep work. But you come in here tonight, you got a brand-new group of guys at different positions. We're looking forward to a very exciting start to this 2025 season. We wish you the best of luck, Coach. Go out there and go 1-0 this week.
Thanks, Drew. We appreciate it.
Head Coach Paul Burdett. More pregame coverage up to the booth now. So obviously a very measured Coach Paul Burdett. And again, his goal is to get this group past last year and start things going in the right direction this year. Obviously, Coach Burdett measured in the way he is feeling, and those are his thoughts. But I tell you what, we're excited for the first time ever to send it down to our sideline reporter, Miss Emma Sloan. Emma had a chance to talk with some of the players this week, and she's got some ideas on their thoughts.
So I was able to talk to a lot of players, and all of them are super excited to get back out on the field. They all think that they have a good chance of getting back out there, getting to play in the playoffs, and they're all just super excited and want to get back out to Charleston and hopefully get that title that they were just short of missing last year. Thanks, Drew.
Absolutely wonderful, Emma. And I tell you what, the kids are very excited about this season, obviously, as they should be. And, John, when you think about what happened last year, although we're missing 4,000-plus yards,
of offense from the group last year. We have some seriously capable skill position players. The question is, they haven't been really tested yet at the varsity level, and they're going to need to be very quick, and they're going to have to get tested early here tonight.
Well, yeah, but they're going to be behind an offensive line that has brought back 3 starters, and you're going to have 4 seniors starting on that offensive line. So I think the running backs are going to be able to pick it up a little bit quicker. But with smaller teams and smaller programs, sometimes it's tough for those guys to get JV action in. So we'll just have to see how the backs do. But I'm pretty pumped up about the offensive line. The guys that are coming back, the experience that they have, that's going to help our run game out tremendously.
We bring in Matt White. Matt, a brand new team on the list here for us. We've never played Greenbrier West as Roane County High School. Obviously, the state title for Spencer High School against this Greenbrier West program back in '91. This is a team, Matt, only 2 years removed from their own magical 13-1 season and a trip to the Class Single A state playoffs. A little bit of a down year last year, but they are certainly a talented program, and they've got a good coaching staff behind them.
Well, it's a historical program. I mean, they've always been a big-time single A, they're a tough out every year. They're coming in with a lot of youth as well. You're going to see 3 sophomores on that offensive line. They do bring back the center, Logan Berry, a 4-year starter on the line. Some really talented skill guys coming back. Ty Pate, the running back, and the big tight end, a versatile do-it-all guy, a 6'4", 200-plus pound Colton Dunbar. He's a guy that you're going to have to look out for. They're going to line him up in a lot of different situations. He can split out wide. He can come in tight, help with the run game, and you'll probably see him a little bit at quarterback as well. So just a multifaceted player that Roane County is going to have to keep an eye on. You're probably going to have a spy on that guy no matter what. A young quarterback as well, Mason Ward. You also see Scott McClung. There was a bit of a carousel early trying to figure out who is going to command this offense for Greenbrier West.
We are just moments away from the opening kick of the 2025 season. We will break away for just a short moment. When we come back, starting lineups, and we'll get ourselves set for the kickoff here from County Stadium. You're watching live streaming coverage of Roane County Raider football on WVRC.
Hey guys, got dirty clothes? Come to Miller Suds and Sales and wash your clothes in style at our brand new laundromat with state-of-the-art machines located around the corner from Miller Steals and Deals. Shop while you wash, 7 days a week, 8 to 8.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Getting closer and closer to the opening kick here. Roane County and Greenbrier West, first meeting in school history for both of these programs. Let's take a look at who is going to take the field first. Matt White, first off, for the Cavaliers on offense.
Across the line, you got a 6'2", 285-pound tackle, Parker Vance. The other tackle was a 5'9", 200-pound sophomore, Calix Burns. The two guys inside the guards, one side is 5'10", 230-pound sophomore Colton Carruthers, and the other one is a 5'10", 250-pound sophomore Nathan Tharp. And the center for tonight, 6'3", 245-pound, four-year starter Logan Berry. I talked a lot about the tight end, Colton Dunbar, 6'4", 205-pound senior. You're going to see him all over this offensive position. A couple of splits. You got the returning senior, the leading receiver from last year, 5'9", 135-pound senior Camden Sams. And the other split, might see him as a tight end as well, is the 5'10", 155-pound sophomore Ben Butler. The fullback is Brandon Cockram, a 5'5", 120-pound junior. The featured back is Ty Pate, a 5'9", 160-pound junior. And commanding this offense, 5'9", 145-pound sophomore Mason Ward.
Defensive front, Logan Wilson at 1, outside defensive end position. The sophomore goes 6'1", 195. Quentin Cooper, the junior defensive tackle, 6'1", 245. Richard Greathouse anchoring that D-line. On the right side, the senior is 6'2", 240. Colton Elliott going to the defensive side for the first time, 5'11", 205 senior. Linebackers across the outside, Colton Starcher, a lot of time last year in that defensive area. The junior is 6'2", 215 pounds. Garrett Brabham has moved from end to linebacker on that outside side, 5'7", 175 senior. Carson Casto, the junior, in the middle, 5'7", 210-pounder. Defensive backfield, this is where Roane County has the experience. Brody Proctor, one corner, 5'11", 175 junior, and Jacob Greathouse, the senior, 5'10", 160. In the safety position, Cooper Greathouse at one safety, the 5'11", 175 senior, and sophomore Javon Laterno, 5'7", 175 pounds.
You're going to see a lot of a three-down lineman front for this Cavalier defense. 6'3", 245-pound senior Logan Berry. The nose tackle is a 6'2", 285-pound senior Parker Vance. The other end is a 5'10", 230-pound sophomore Colton Carruthers. You're going to see Colton Dunbar hanging off of that end, kind of a hybrid linebacker end, 6'4", 205-pound senior. The linebacking core on the outside, 5'5", 120-pound junior Brandon Cockram. In the middle, 5'9", 160-pound junior Ty Pate. And the 5'9", 200-pound sophomore Calix Burns. The four guys in the secondary on the corners, 5'10", 155-pound sophomore Ben Butler. The other one is 5'9", 135-pound senior Camden Sams. The two safeties, 5'9", 145-pound sophomore Mason Ward, and the 6' 155-pound sophomore free safety Brenton Hodge.
Along the front line for Roane County's offense, left tackle, the junior Quinton Cooper, 6'1", 245. Left guard, Braxton Browning fills in. The senior, 6'2", 255-pounder. Colton Elliott, the anchor at the center. The senior, 5'11", 205. Hogan Greathouse, your right guard, 6'1", 270 pounds. And the right tackle, Richard Greathouse, the senior, 6'2", 240 pounds. Tight ends, Cooper Greathouse will be the first one, 5'11", 175-pound senior. You will see Leo Rogers as well. At wing, Brody Proctor, he is going to be running the ball a good bit this year, 5'11", 175-pound junior, and Javon Laterno, 5'7", 175-pound sophomore. Garrett Brabham is your fullback, the 5'7", 175-pound muscle hamster of a senior. Colton Starcher is your tailback, the 6'2", 215-pound junior, and the four-year starter it is, Jacob Greathouse, 5'10", 160 pounds for his fourth straight season. Coaching matchup here, Coach Paul Burdett in his 15th season at the helm. The last 4 years have been good to Coach Burdett and crew, 41-7, 88-59 overall, just 12 games, 12 wins shy of 100 for his career. Meanwhile, for Greenbrier Welsh, just the third year for Kelly Vaughn, had that magical season in 2023, 4-6. And while they do that, we're going to send it back down to our sideline reporter, Miss Emma Sloan. Emma, my bad. I was trying so hard to get down there before the guys went onto the field. I just missed them out of the helmet, but I tell you what, I imagine that you can feel the excitement down.
It's okay, but we can feel the excitement down here in the air. We're all excited, and we can't wait to see how it all plays out tonight.
Much, Miss Emma. We are ready to go. Jacob Greathouse will take over the kickoff duties for Roane County this year. Longtime kicker John Penna, Coben Cottrell has moved on as well. A lot of good seniors have moved on here, but we got a very qualified kicker here this season.
Yeah, we do. He's an all-around great athlete, super baseball player, and one of our big-time Monday Night Golf buddies.
We are live on our Facebook and YouTube channels. We will be live on the radio here in just a few minutes if we are not live already. Officiating crew getting set into their positions. Matt White going to rely on you and John Penna's Eagle Eyes to help me with the deep man there.
Trying to see everybody's kind of turned sideways.
Good, so it's not just me.
You've got 10. You've got Ward here on the near side. In the middle, 23 or 33, possibly Butler in the middle.
Yeah, Ben Butler may be the middleman back there deep. Here we go, folks. 2024, as magical as it was, is over. We begin a new season right now. High, shallow kick. Butler comes up to take it at the 25, straight up the middle, just shy of the 40-yard line. Good kick coverage unit for the Raiders, and I believe in there first may have been Evan Greathouse.
Evan Greathouse, the junior, getting a chance in there on the kickoff team. So Roane County's defense sets up differently. That Dunbar is that good of an athlete, you've got to get the ball in his hands.
Now he's going to be the one taking the snap once again. A missed tackle at the line for Roane County led to a big play. Inside the 30 at the 29 for the Cavaliers. They'll motion a man across to the near side. Give off tackle. Another missed tackle, and that is going to be a two-play touchdown. Ben Butler is headed to pay dirt. And, John, 2 plays, 2 missed tackles for Roane County's defense at the line.
Yeah.
And that led to a lot of wide open spaces for the Cavaliers.
If you go back and watch the first scrimmage against Dodgers, that seemed to be a problem. Against Webster, they cleaned it up. Not sure if it's the first game jitters right now, but we have to settle in and play Raider football.
Well, we've got a lot of game to still go. That was just 20 seconds off of the clock before the Cavaliers strike first here in 2025. They'll go for 2. Dunbar once again from the shotgun. He's going to take it himself off tackle, fighting towards the end zone, and he is in. And it did not take long for the Cavaliers on the road to strike first with 8. 8-0 your score. We'll be back.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Kind of an inauspicious beginning for Roane County. A couple of missed tackles, 2 plays, Matt, is all it took for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, 2 plays to go 61 yards, 20 seconds off the clock. Big play by Dunbar. Then Ben Butler with the 29-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion good. Greenbrier West 8, Roane County with their first offensive possession to come up.
Raiders with a couple of dangerous return men of their own. Back deep to receive Javon Letourneau, the sophomore, and the junior Brody Proctor.
Both guys electric, ball in their hands. Javon Letourneau, just a sophomore, has really put the work in the offseason, changed his body, put some weight on, but he is so shifty.
Scott McClung set to kick off. He is a lad. Leg in, angled kick. Proctor comes and takes it. At the 25, Proctor moving up the field. Proctor breaking a tackle. Brody Proctor headed to the Cavaliers side of the field. And all the way inside the 30 and down near the 20-yard line. Up the gut goes Brody Proctor. There is a penalty along the sideline.
Oh, no. Could be just a sideline warning, perhaps.
Could possibly be maybe somebody too close or on the field. We will see what the head official says. The Raider coaching staff. Okay, they're waving it off.
So, John Penna, obviously the coaching staff high on Proctor last year as a weapon. He just wasn't really needed last year.
Yeah, you're behind some studs, and now it's going to be his time to do some work. And a great opening kickoff for the junior, and Roane County in great field position to start their first possession.
A big answer for the Raiders off of the ensuing kickoff as Brody Proctor takes it nearly 60 yards down the field. Did I get that close, Matt White?
Yeah, it was right at 60.
The ball is resting on the far hash. 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. For those of you out in Radio Land, moving left to right from our vantage point on the home side, what a beautiful day it has been. It has been hot and humid all summer, but it got nice at the right time. Roane County will start under center with an I formation. Jacob Greathouse, the signal caller, the senior, will turn and give. Colton Starcher off tackle, lots of room to run. And we're going to rely on those linemen who have got that experience, and they did a good job on play number 1.
They absolutely did. That time followed his blocks, took on a defender, and picked up great yardage. It's going to be a nice gain on first down.
9.5 on the first play for Colton Starcher. Just outside of the 11-yard line it is. Split back formation. Proctor will move to the left. West defenders loading up the box. Here's the give to Brabham. The muscle hamster working towards the goal line. Just short of the TD.
Oh, thought he was going to get there. Did a great job. He had a guy on his back, kept his legs moving just short of the goal line, but Roane County in business, matching what Greenbrier West was able to do on their first possession.
Ball resting just inside the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. Single back formation. Brabham, the lone back. It's going to be Greathouse, the quick hitter, and Jacob Greathouse answers. Well, here we go, John Penna. 5 total plays, 2 total scores between these two teams.
Yeah, it's going to be a track meet here this evening, but a touchdown by the senior quarterback. Now Roane County looks to go for 2. You lose Coben Cottrell last year to graduation. He was our kicker. We'll see if Roane County's figured out the next guy, but it looks like we're going to go for 2.
Well, Greathouse is the holder usually, so he's not going to be doing the kicker. Roane County going for 2. There's the fake on the end around. Greathouse running for his life. Pursued by a ton of white jerseys, and he'll go down in the backfield. The 2-point conversion, no good, and a late flag flies in. John, did you see anything in particular?
I'm taking a look here at the replay. You can see tons of guys coming at him. Okay, looks to be a face mask.
So a reprieve for Roane County here on another 2-point conversion opportunity. We mentioned the kicking game. Fisher Boyd was set to be the kicker for the extra points. Injured in the previous scrimmage, and so we're going to be without his services for a bit.
Yeah, it's going to be an injury that's going to affect him for the entire season, unfortunately. But Fish has got his head up, and he knows what's ahead of him, so he's going to work at that. Yep, yeah. He's just a sophomore.
Raiders with another opportunity halfway closer. Now the old-fashioned heavy look for Roane County. Colton Starcher will be dotting that, and everyone in preseason mode here. Lots of yellow hankies.
Yeah, that it is. Fall start for the Raiders.
I think there was a good Paula Abdul song. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back.
Yes, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
I believe Matt White's favorite singer of the 90s.
Quite possibly.
So Roane County will do it again here from the 6-yard line. They'll move back to traditional I. Proctor is set out on the right side. Quick pitch to the outside. Starcher looking for a hole. Doesn't have much. got all the way down to the 1, but he will fall short. And Roane County answers nicely on their own drive. Very quick time, just a minute and a half off the clock. We are already at 8-6.
Want to look good and feel good? Then stop by and see John Penna at Penna's Barbershop in Spencer on Main Street. Want a guaranteed spot? You can set up an appointment, but if time is not an option, walk-ins are always welcome. Traditional haircuts, no problem. Tapers, high and tight, flat tops, and beard trims. Or if you're looking for something new, he can do that too. Custom designs, burst fades, and mullets. That's right, West Virginia waterfall, keeping you styling and profiling. Penna's Barbershop has been a proud supporter of Roane County and Raider athletics since 2009. Penna's Barbershop on Main Street in Spencer. Stop in, call, or text at 304-531-4218.
Offense seems to be the name of the game in 2025. I know I only have a very small sample size, Matt White, but 5 plays, we've had 2 scores in this game.
Well, that's a testament to what these two offenses are capable of. Big setup there on that return by Brody Proctor. Got Roane County in business to go 3 plays, 21 yards, 1:10 off the clock. Jacob Greathouse got the 1-yard touchdown sneak up the middle. 2-point conversion attempt, no good. 8-6 now, Greenbrier West with the lead.
Flanked by a couple of sidecars, Ben Butler is the deep return man. As Jacob Greathouse. Greathouse set to kick off for Roane County. Leg in. This is kicked right at the back man, Butler. Straight up the gut goes Butler. Somebody flies in and makes a tremendous tackle.
That's Leo Rogers. Comes out, takes the legs out. That's Leo's 3rd tackle of the ball game, and there's not been very many tackles.
John, you look at Rogers. He's always been kind of a built kid, but he looks like he's thinned down a little bit and got stronger.
He has through the offseason, so he's playing some DN here, playing on the defensive front as well.
Roane County going to hope to make some tackles here. Motion man across is Plogger. Going to be the big man. That is Dunbar once again. He is a load. Roane County able to work him to the sideline for little to no gain.
Colton Starcher and Jake Greathouse in there for the tackle.
No gain on the play. Clock rolling here, 10 minutes. Just 2 minutes going by in this ball game. 2 scores already. Plogger motions to the near side this time. Waiting is Dunbar. Now he'll take off. That gave Roane County's interior lots of time to diagnose. Nicely done by the interior defense.
Richard Greathouse in there to help out with the stop. The defensive front doing a better job here on the second possession for Greenbrier West.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up 3rd and 9. Receivers to the far side, 2 of them to be exact. Here comes the option pitch, looking for the outside edge, and grabbing the edge before being hammered out of bounds is Butler. We have not seen just an old-fashioned option for a while, and Butler took a nasty shot from Roane County's Richard Greathouse, and he is down.
Cooper Greathouse was chasing him down from behind as well. One guy went low and the other one went high. Just a tough tackle there.
A nasty hit on the sideline. Down is Ben Butler, the 5'10" sophomore. Folks, we will break away as they attend to the injured Greenbrier West player. We will return here with first quarter action after this.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. Go-Mart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Boy, good sign very quickly. Ben Booth jumps up after taking a really, really tough hit from Richard Greathouse. He's up. Hopefully he is okay. He's walking off under his own power. Appreciate everyone tuning in and watching or listening to us here on WVRC, all our platforms. Going to give a shout-out to the back porch party at the Spears household. They have a great setup there, John Penna, and they are enjoying themselves while hopefully watching the game, maybe listening.
Well, I did see Hunter at Handy Mart before we came up. Looks like he was going to go have a good time, so appreciate you guys tuning in.
So the result of the play, across the midfield stripe down to the 47, a first down run. Big plays, the first three for the offense of the Cavaliers.
Yeah, you've seen Coach Burdett talking with Cooper on that edge. It's that option play, so you've got to read that thing just right, and they were able to get to the outside and pick up some nice yardage. Coach Burdett coaching Cooper Greathouse up on that play.
So the defense early on has only seen a small sample of Greenbrier West, but the Cavaliers chunking yardage, 1st and 10 at the Raider 47. They'll bunch 3 receivers to the boundary side. Over near Roane County, Plogger around behind in motion. The keeper for Dunbar off tackle, and Roane County able to manage. So you see a lot of motion for the Cavaliers in the backfield, trying to get those linebackers to move.
Yeah, talking to Coach May prior to the game, I said they were pretty vanilla in their scrimmages, and he said they absolutely were. So he went back and watched some film from last year in the regular season and picked up on some things. So our guys should be ready for it.
Nearing the 8-minute mark. Seems like forever in this first quarter. A lot of scoring quickly. Dunbar giving off tackle, bouncing off the initial tackle, and the second wave of Raider defenders able to take care of Brandon Cochran, I believe. Nope, that was the big man. That is number 40. I should have known better. He is 5'10", 170. He's a bowling ball.
Speaking of bowling balls, Colton Casto, Casto in there on the stop, or Carson Casto, excuse me, and Colton Starcher.
Big opportunity for the Raider defense early. 3rd down and 8. And some movement there by Plogger. And that will help the Raider defense's cause. That'll move back the Cavalier offense 5 yards right at the midfield stripe. And it's going to be a 3rd and 13 for the Cavaliers. Very excited. We've had a lot of work put into this broadcast, and we are very excited that we've got Emma Sloan. We're going to take it to her here in just a little bit. Once again, she's going to be down in the student section. How about that? That's going to be wild. Hopefully she's able to manage her classmates. 3rd and 13 at the midfield stripe. Dunbar going to send a motion man across. That's Cameron Parker. Dunbar jump passes into the interior of the defense. That was a nice grab by the 6'2" tight end Scott McClung, but the Roane County Raider defense looking strong.
Yeah, they were ready for that play. Colton Starcher and Carson Casto again making the stop. So 4th down.
No doubt going for it. Dunbar quickly to the shotgun. Couple of hard counts. Now checking to the sideline to Coach Vaughn to see if they want to call a timeout here. 10 seconds on the play clock, and I think they will let this run down before burning a timeout. That is to be the case. So a 4th down and about 7 to come here as we break away in the first.
The Spencer Pizza Hut is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Fan of the Week each Friday of the Raider football season. Stop in and see us at 509 Ripley Road, fill out an entry form, and drop it in the box at the front counter for your chance to win a free large one-topping pizza. Stop by the Spencer Pizza Hut for all of your favorites. Original pan, original stuffed crust, hand-tossed or thin and crispy pizzas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, wings, oven-baked pasta, desserts, and more. Open 7 days a week, dine in or carry out. Call us at 304-927-4619 or order online at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Look at me just sneaking in an extra ad right there. Instead, it was not a timeout. They just took the delay of game to give a little more room for the punt. Leg into it, low line drive. That's going to be taken by Letourneau at the 15. East and West And he is going to be gobbled up by the West defenders.
Yeah, that time, Chrisman with the flying tackle there.
The flying squirrel?
Yeah, it was the flying squirrel.
So Roane County able to manage here on the defensive side, John. That's a good sign for the Raiders to get things kind of in order.
Yeah, the offense has a long field to drive, but we are used to those kind of drives here in Roane County. We'll see if the offensive line continues to be successful.
Raiders pinned back deep in their own territory at about the 15-yard line. Proctor going to split to the left, the right. I'll get it right eventually. Greathouse under center, going to hand it off to Starcher. Up the middle goes Colton Starcher, and he has got a chunk of 15 yards. They're going to say knee down at the 27. So unofficially 12-13 on that carry. Actually going to mark it at the 29. So
watch this replay offensive line. Look at the hole that is set up here. Colton Starcher delivers the blow. Ben Butler back in the game and takes another hard shot. Hopefully that young man is going to shake the cobwebs out.
Starcher took that one right up the meat pocket. And I mean, there is some meat up front for Roane County.
Yeah.
Double wing set for Roane County with a new set of downs. Quick hitter off tackle. More running room. Here goes Brabham over the 40 to the 45 and drug down at the 47. You're seeing these quick younger guys start to make some things happen just on drive number 2.
Yeah, nice run. Brabham, not to be confused with Brabham.
That's right.
Taken down there by Colton Dunbar.
I know that different communities have different, last names, and I'm like, well, Brabham seems like a pretty normal last name. New set of change for Roane County. First down and 10, just past the 45. Give on the end around. That's Proctor with lead blocking. Brody off the tail of Colton Starcher to the sideline. Keeps his footing. No, thought that he kept it in bounds. Official has marked him out at the 28, much to the dismay of assistant coach Steve McGinnis down there.
Yeah, look at the block from Colton Starcher that sets it up. We'll see. Did he get on the edge? I don't think so. We'll have to get that official some new bifocals down there. He didn't see that.
We had to give Emma Sloan a chance to give her camera over there for those close-up shots.
Yeah.
A big gain, though, for Proctor on the end around.
3 backs looking very, very good.
Roane County just doing what they did last year in mixing up the gives. Letourneau moving across to the left. Quick hitter off tackle. Starcher again.
Look at the offensive line just moving guys around.
See Braxton Browning about 5 yards down the field. Richard Greathouse. And even a little bit of Cooper Greathouse mixed in there downfield blocking.
Coop just wants to get in there and get physical.
5 on the carry inside the 25 to the 24 for Roane County. Looking good on drive number 2. Double wing look. Starcher the lone back. They'll send Proctor in motion. There's the scissors. Misdirection. Letourneau upended before he got his feet moving, but he'll still pick up a couple.
Yeah, that was clogged up just for a second. And Sanford was able to make the stop on the ground. Things just got clogged up. Letourneau is going to check out.
That's the thing about Javon. He is so lightning quick. If you can give him just a tiny bit of space, Cavaliers did a good job of going at the ankles.
So now you have Leo Rogers in there at fullback.
I formation. They'll split Proctor out here to the right. 3rd down and 4. Lead. And there is Starcher extending the ball. Lost his footing at about the 20. Able to get that ball, though, extended past the yard to reach.
I'm going to brag on them all evening, but the offensive line here making moves. First down for the Raiders. You could just see the movement of the guys up front, and our running backs are going to have to take them out for some steaks later on this week.
Well, Matt White, after the first 2 scores, totaled 1 minute, 30 seconds. Now we're looking at Roane County's methodical offense.
Yeah, this one started at the 6:26 mark, about 3 minutes now on this drive.
Raiders break the huddle. Short time on the play clock, and I think they're going to burn a timeout. They will. We'll take it with them. Roane County in the midst of a very nice second drive, trailing 8-6.
Building relationships is our legacy. Since 1908, Poca Valley has been your local community bank right here in Roane County. This year, we celebrate 117 years serving Roane and surrounding counties, and we're celebrating 20 years in Spencer. We offer friendly customer service where decisions are made locally. For all of your banking and financial needs, call or visit us today. Because at Poca Valley, relationships matter. Reach us at 844-782-2651 or visit PocaValleyBank.com. Poca Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Important timeout early in this ball game. John, Roane County kind of smacked in the mouth, if you want to call it that, with a two-play drive for Greenbrier West. Then they got on their own side of things. I like the defensive effort on that second drive, causing the punt. But I think here early in the game, you want to test yourself. You want to see what you're made of. Got to put this one in, maybe.
Yeah, you have to settle yourself down. You've made the defensive stop. Now on offense, we've done a great job of really owning the line of scrimmage. We have to punch one in here. Coach Burdett calls the timeout so we don't get the penalty. Kind of get our bearings back under us and continue this great drive that we have here on our second possession.
And as we said, we do miss those two senior offensive linemen from last year, but we still brought back a lot of talent.
Yeah.
And again, as we talked about, Quentin Cooper might as well have been a starter, so he's in there. And I like Braxton Browning, who's really built himself.
Yeah, he's worked so hard in the offseason. He's done a great job, and it's good to see him get his chance. And I'll tell you what, last week, if you were here for the scrimmage, he took a guy basically 80 yards down the field. So he put the work in, and he's earning it.
Phantom holding color, whatever it was?
Possibly.
1st and 10 from the 17 of the Cavaliers. Motion. That is Proctor. He'll take the give. Lead blocking. Proctor just going to follow Starcher down the sideline. Run out of bounds inside the 5. Colton Starcher.
Yeah, he's getting out blocking. We talked about Clay Walker last year and the blocks that he had. Watch 33 get out here and do work for his teammate. Brody maybe should have cut that back to the inside, but hey, pick up another first down.
The running back in Penna never leaves.
Sorry.
First down and a new set here at the 3. Back to heavy look. It'll be the third man. That is Starcher. He is untouched. Garrett Bradham paving the way for another score.
Roane County's offense now clicking. Heavy look. Leo Rogers in the backfield there. And Colton Starcher takes the handoff. Nobody touches him. Crosses that beautiful maroon end zone.
Raiders, again, will go for 2. It's 3:17 left here in quarter number 1. Back to heavy with Colton Starcher in the back of that power eye look for Roane County. He'll get the take again. Working towards the interior. Spins off of the main tacklers and falls backward into the end zone. Roane County 2 for 2. 16-8 is your score. We'll break away. Be back.
At Roane General Hospital, our cardiology team does more than treat heart conditions. We help you build a healthier life with compassionate providers, personalized support services, and trusted medical expertise. We're with you every step of the way. I'm Dr. David Franke, cardiologist at Roane General Hospital, and I am welcoming patients in Spencer, Walden, and Arnoldsburg. Roane General Hospital, care you can trust, close to home.
Matt White, another successful drive for Roane County. This one comes off of the heels of a nice defensive stand.
Yeah, after forcing the Cavaliers to punt, Roane County goes 8 plays for 85 yards, 3:09 off the clock. Colton Starcher with the 5-yard touchdown run. Backs his way in for the 2-point conversion. Roane County takes the lead 14-8 over the Greenbrier West Cavaliers.
Yeah, never wanted to get ahead of myself. I said 16-8.
Yeah.
I was begging for more points. It's going to be Plogger now in the middle of the return. So they move Cochran out of that middle position. Jacob Greathouse. Couple of nice kickoffs so far here tonight. 3:17 remaining, first quarter action, game number 1 on a beautiful Saturday night here in Roane County. Angled kick over to the right side. That one gets by Plogger He'll pick it up at the 8. Sometimes this is trouble for a return.
Ball's out.
Unit, not even close. That was a great coverage play by a very young man.
Yeah, that was Cody Howard.
The freshman coming in wearing a new jersey.
Yep.
No longer blue and gold from Spencer. Now a Roane County Raider makes a big play deep in the Cavaliers' territory. 1st and 10 at the 14 for Greenbrier West. Lots of pre-snap motion. Plogger goes behind. It's going to be the keeper for Dunbar. Keeps stretching it out and shoved out by Letourneau. Very patient run, but good job by Roane County of stringing that.
Yeah, you stretch that out to the edge completely. You have to give it to Greenbrier West guys up front trying to block, set that edge, and was able to pick up a few.
And they're going to give him about 6 on that play.
Oh, wow. Usually when you string it out east-west, you only get, if you're lucky to get 2 or 3.
Well, all Dunbar's got to do is lean forward and he can get 3.
2nd down and 4. Little misdirection, and that's that big bowling ball inside there. Colton Chrisman.
And Carson Casto makes the stop for the Raiders defense. Casto last year when he was able to come in and play varsity action was very successful, man. We like to blitz that guy because he just gets to the running back quickly. Good to see him out there this season.
3rd down and 2. It's going to be that big quarterback. I'm telling you, Dunbar's a load. He got 4. And as you said, Matt, he can fall forward for 2.
Yeah, and if he stretches, 4 is easy. Big 1st down pickup there for the Cavaliers.
Gives Greenbrier West a little bit of breathing room here. 2:26 on a temporarily stopped clock. When this quarter ends, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Emma Sloan, who is no longer on the sidelines. She's mixing it up with her students, her classmates up in the student section. 1st down run. Roane County finds it, locks it up, and sends the running back. And it's stolen.
Wow.
What just happened?
Strip the ball. Watch the pile up right here. Rips it completely out. Nobody knows what's going on but the big guy. Nice block by Brabham. Maybe didn't even know he was blocking there. And a touchdown for the senior that has paid his dues. Congratulations, young man. What an awesome, awesome touchdown for you.
A tremendous defensive play by a host of Raiders, but none more likely than Braxton Browning. Somebody check on Kayla. Is she okay?
I'm looking
I think I can see her down there. Yep, she and Anthony are losing it right now. Congratulations to those two. A big play for the senior. So a defensive score for Roane County. They'll go for 2. Proctor motions around back. Here comes the pitch. Brody picks the right lane and dives through contact, and Roane County does it. Again, a quick defensive score in just a minute and 30 seconds, and we will see it one more time here. The strip, the grab, and the hurdle for the tutty.
And the high step into the end zone.
Your project is almost complete. It just needs the right equipment. Ridgetop Rentals at 3502 Clay Road, Spencer is your one-stop shop for all construction tools. Rent dozers, excavators, air compressors, and more on a daily or weekly basis. We also do hourly work. Not only can you rent, but purchase from a wide variety of equipment on sale. Ridgetop Rentals is also your destination for steel buildings and cement work. Reach us at 304-927-1418.
Wow, and triple wow. Braxton Browning, the defensive score, Matt White.
Yeah, big play by Roane County's defense to strip that one away. Heads up play by the senior. Braxton Browning gets the 20-yard fumble recovery for the touchdown. 2-point conversion good. Roane County extending the lead 22-8 now over the Cavaliers.
The Raiders looking very confident here. And again, a lot of these guys have been through the fire, most obviously last season. But a lot of them are stepping into bigger roles this year, John.
They are, they've calmed themselves down. They didn't worry about getting punched in the mouth to start the game off. And here we go, 22-8. 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Roane County is leading.
Plogger once again, the middleman back deep. This one taken a little shorter, lands at the 25. Plogger again has some trouble with it. No, that's not Plogger. I do apologize.
That's Vaughn.
That is Vaughn. 24-34. At least I was close.
I'll give you that one. That's okay.
Another tremendous kick coverage play by the Raiders.
Logan Wilson in there to make the stop. A lot of different guys can rotate in on this defense. You see Browning, he's out right now. You bring Logan Wilson in.
Well, Browning probably getting some oxygen on the sideline after that 30-yard sprint.
He's signing some autographs down there.
Cavaliers on the offensive drive once again here, just shy of their own 30. Plogger motions behind. Here comes the dump pass out in the flat. Great coverage by Jacob Greathouse. Greathouse finds it quickly.
Greathouse and Cooper Greathouse.
No relation.
Yeah, no relation. Combined to stop that there. Now a rotation. Wilson comes out. Leo Rogers checks in.
Gain of 3 on the pass and catch. Dunbar strictly shotgun. Sidecar to his right. 3 bunched to the near side. It's going to be Dunbar away from that. Looking for open room. Breaks a tackle. Here he goes to the 40, to the midfield stripe. He is a load, John.
He is. Once he gets going, actually looks like he's dinged up a little bit. Nope, he's right back up. He's a big lad. He got the corner, and I think Jacob Greathouse comes in and lays a lick.
About 20 on the carry, puts the Cavaliers just over the midfield stripe.
Cooper Greathouse in there around his legs.
Well, I suppose that's as close as you're going to get to putting him into wrestling.
Coop, yeah, I gave up on that a few years back.
It's rare that John Penna gives up. 1st and 10, new set of downs and whistles, and it looks like a timeout coming here. And I think you were right, John Penna. I don't think Dunbar is 100% right now. He was doubled over before that timeout was whistled. So there may be something nagging at the quarterback, Colton Dunbar, here.
Yeah, maybe a good timeout call just to check him out, make sure that everything's good.
While we have a moment, we would like to invite you all, if you are not a subscriber to our channels, please do. Follow us on Facebook, like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Every like, every subscription, every comment, everything helps us here at WVRC. Also want to invite you, if you're just a casual fan of high school football, to follow all of our sister channels. We are now covering with WVRC, WVRC Calhoun County Sports, WVRC Wirt County Sports, and WVRC Clay County Sports.
I had a great time last night. I was tuning in. I was going back and forth, different things, able to watch Calhoun play, able to watch Wirt play, and Clay County, and everybody did a great job on the broadcast.
1st and 10, Dunbar still in the backfield. Plogger motions behind. Here comes the counter, and that is the big man again, Christman. Good defensive effort by Roane County, stuffing that run for just a couple.
So Quentin Cooper and Brabham in on the tackle.
Again, stay with us, folks. At the end of this quarter, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Emma Sloan, who is not on the sidelines right now. She's up amongst her classmates in the student section. We'll get a new vantage point from the stands. 2nd and 8, Plogger again behind. Dunbar rolling, pressured, dumps it into the flats, and that was just a survival throw.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it because Leo Rogers was about to take his lunch money.
And if Leo Rogers wants your lunch money, you're going to give Leo Rogers your lunch money. It's kind of like Matt White. He said, you can have your money or you can have a black eye and have your money.
Whichever.
Whichever way you want it.
Ever what you want.
Big third down play for the defense just past midfield. Once again, 3rd and 8. The yard to reach is the 39. 3 wide to the left here. Shotgun, snap, give. Or keeper, sorry, that's Dunbar, and that's how you get him down. Javon Letourneau goes low.
Yeah, he did. Letourneau makes the stop.
Dunbar having a heck of a ball game here early. He's amassed 66 yards on the ground and has a couple of pass completions as well.
Clock rolling here, 30 seconds of counting on a 4th and mid. Hard count once again for Dunbar. Roane County staying put. Chrisman moving over to the right side. Here comes the snap. Dunbar's going to keep it to the outside. Looking to break the edge. He does. Now cuts it back. Working toward the 39. He will be stopped short. Letourneau again grabbing at those ankles.
String the play out.
Dunbar's slow to get up again.
Yeah, see them string the play out. Quentin Cooper chases it down. Whoa. He, little splash action there. Quentin.
Well, again, you talked about the toughness, John, of Dunbar, but he's carried the ball here just in this first quarter a good bit, and he's taken some serious licks. So
yeah,
that damage already starting to mount a little bit in the first.
Yeah, so on film, we've seen Greenbrier change it up with different quarterbacks. So there are things that they can do, but you just hate this young man's having a ball game. You hate for him to get dinged up like that.
6'4", 205-pound senior. Again, we had Mason Ward listed as the projected starter, so obviously, as you said, Coach Vaughn has multiple options here. Coach Vaughn, in just his 3rd year, again, his first year was that 13-1 season. Sent Greenbrier West to the Class Single A championship. Lost to Williamstown in that ball game. Very interesting coaching at Greenbrier West. He is only, John, the 6th head coach in history.
That's crazy.
They went through Toby Harris 10 years to begin. Howard Hilton went 24 years, 15 years for Lewis McClung, David Witt for 2, and then Toby Harris Jr. for 4. So that is it in the history of the coaching of Greenbrier West.
They probably have the most famous assistant coach on the squad, though.
Absolutely.
Schmidt.
I tried my best and did not fanboy when I was down on the field.
I'm proud of you.
Seconds left. This may be the final play of the first, so stick around. We are going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Emma Sloan, here in just a second. Hand off. Here comes the counter. Here goes Proctor again. Brody loose into the secondary, cuts it back. 35, 30, 25, 20. Is he going to take it to the house? He is.
What a play.
My goodness, Brody Proctor.
Look at the vision, the cutback. Everybody's going the other way. Guys still downfield blocking. Brody picks the right place that time. I won't judge you anymore, bro.
One play is all they had to end the quarter, and one play is all it took for Brody Proctor to move shimmy shake all the way down the field. So Roane County scores once again. That is 4 times here in the first. 3 on offense, 1 on defense. They will go for 2.
And Brody Proctor with 3 carries to hit a 100-yard mark already.
Now Letourneau on the end around. That one is good. Roane County, after that shaky beginning, John Penna, has really gotten things going. What a way to finish off the first quarter of play. And instead of us sending it to a commercial break, we are very happy to be sending it not to the sideline, but we are going to be sending it into the student section with Emma Sloan. She has got to be around a really happy set of Roane County classmates of this Raider football team. Emma, take it away.
Awesome. Thanks, Drew. Guys, tell me who I'm here with.
Evan Gaunt.
Anna Tolley. And can you tell me what the theme is tonight here?
It's blackout, yo.
Blackout! And how pumped are you guys now after seeing that touchdown by Brody Proctor?
So pumped.
So pumped!
Oh, yeah.
And now, Anna, I know you've been taking pictures for yearbook. How's it been going for you?
Good. I've got some really good action shots. I did almost get tackled, though.
Not the best, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get those good pictures. All right, thanks, guys. Sending it back to you, Drew.
Goodness, Emma, I'm pretty sure that Anatoly is running out of breath, and I've never seen her run out of breath. She has got the win, but a great time had by all down there. And we were going to go, John, to them anyway.
Yeah.
But we went to them after a crazy play.
Yeah, it was a crazy play. Great run by Proctor, and also a nice two-point conversion play as Letourneau just walks in. Matt, how did that break down? You said just one play, right?
Yeah, one play. Only took him 8 seconds. Great vision on that run by Brody Proctor. 59 yards on that carry. Put Proctor, like I said, 3 carries, 100 yards over the century mark very quickly in this one. Roane County 30, Greenbrier West 8.
Well, dare I say, we are, I guess, witnessing kind of the coming out party for Proctor. We knew what he was capable of. It's just biding your time until your turn.
Yeah, we knew, but folks around the state are going to say, oh, my gosh, Roane County has 3 or 4 more of these guys after Delk and Beggs and B. Rich and, Lane Shea. Clay, here we go.
Great house. Slow line driver. That is Plogger again, but it'll be taken by the side man. That's Vaughn. Vaughn working east and west, cutting it up at the 30. And again, the kick coverage unit is that third part of the football game, John, that we don't often talk about. But you go back to last year, there's not a whole lot of teams that got one over on us on our kick coverage unit.
Yeah, there's somebody dinged up right now for Roane County. Let me see. Is it Roane?
I believe so. Checking on an injured player into that scrum that Vaughn was tackled in at the 34-yard line. A Roane County player still down in that area. Well, after Roane County gave up 2 plays and a touchdown to begin this ball game, they got right to work, and they have not stopped working on all 3 phases. Defensively, they've made a couple of big stops. They caused a punt. They caused a 4 or 3 and out. And offensively, they have really utilized those big boys up front, as you said, John. I think in the beginning of a season, when you're not sure what the skill guys can do, you're feeling pretty confident when you got those big beefy guys up front.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think back to my time in playing. I really enjoyed my junior year. Great offensive line. My senior year, I was bigger than a couple of the guys that started on the offensive line, and made things tougher my senior year. So you really have to tip your cap to the guys that are up front because they work extremely hard to make sure that you get all the glory.
Carson Casto, the one kind of banged up there, so he's going to come out and get checked out by our athletic trainer, Brad Nichols. So Leo Rogers will square away that center linebacking position. We've seen Rogers already back at his original end position, so he'll be moving around a bit here defensively.
Yeah, he was at end. He played a little bit of defensive tackle. Now he's at the mic.
First down and 10 for the Cavaliers as they move left to right now. It will still be Dunbar. Good to see that he is okay. And it will be a first and 10 from the 34 of Greenbrier West. From the shotgun, Plogger around back. Here comes a quick hitter to the outside, and somebody may have gotten a hold of the elbow on the throw. Still got into the hands of the big man, McClung, but Roane County had plenty of time to diagnose.
Great read this time, Brody Proctor. Eyes in the backfield for a second. Sees the play setting up. The offensive lineman could not get out there in time to set that block, and Brody blows that thing up for a loss.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12 from the 32. Near hash, left to right, go the Cavaliers. Again, Plogger motions behind. Low snap. Here's the quick hitter. Plogger, nowhere to go with it. Cooper Greathouse right there in the backfield, and this is going to be a significant loss.
Yeah, Colton Elliott as well from that defensive end spot. First time getting a start on defense. Nice play. Look, that's just film study right there. That's the coaches preparing you on Monday for that play. So a great job of settling in and being smart defensively.
9 yards on the loss, and that will bring up a third down. And about 20 yards to go, the yard to reach the 44 of the Cavaliers. Dunbar once again from the shotgun, sidecar to his left. Handoff, nowhere to go. Pressure inside, that's Garrett Brabham. Boy, he was tough enough when he was on the line.
Yeah.
He's got about a half second to look at things now.
Yeah, Brabham read that well, and Hogan Greathouse gets his big old bear claw on him and takes him down. So Greenbrier West will line up to punt here. Clock under 10 minutes here in the second quarter. Roane County up 30-8. And a nice punt.
Going to be taken by Proctor. That one dropped by Proctor, but very quickly jumping on it. At least I believe that's Proctor. Nope, that was Leo Rogers back there.
Leo is the guy that recovered it.
Okay. I thought, what am I thinking here? Now, Rogers is slimmed down, but...
Listen, Rogers is a running back in middle school, man. He's an athlete. He's a great wrestler as well. So looking forward to getting that guy back on the mat.
Looking to shoot a double leg there.
Yeah.
Now, Roane County going to get the ball at the 47.
First down and 10 for the Roane County offense. Double wing look. Laterno in the shotgun. Here comes the give. That is Jacob Greathouse.
Yeah, Jake kept the thing, faked it, and read that perfect. Nice run by the senior quarterback. I think you're going to see a little bit more of that. We did see that towards the end of the season last year in the playoffs, but I think we'll see a little more of that. He's getting the play call from the coaching staff.
Again, we didn't have to see much of that until that championship game. Greathouse ran the ball a good bit, but we know his ability level, as do the coaching staff. They're confident. They don't want to overuse him, but they can obviously sprinkle Jake in when they need to. Second and short. Turn give. That is the fullback, Brabham. And Garrett's off tackle.
I like how Brabham was keeping two hands on the ball. A true fullback. Roane County mixing things up. It's nice to have that that backfield clicking, but it all starts up front with the offensive line. If you watch, we're owning the line of scrimmage.
What I got to learn from that fullback spot as well.
Yeah, Clay
Following
Walker.
behind Clay Walker.
The skid steer.
Chains move, 1st and 10 from the 38 of the Cavaliers. Roane County's offense working well. Greathouse turns, fakes the give. He's going to dump it over the middle. Got Laterno. And a beautiful catch. Like the way that Greathouse set his feet and delivered a strike.
Yeah, it was a good play. It's the same look that Roane County likes to use. Jake sets up and finds Laterno with a dart. Laterno's got great hands. So another first down for this Raider offense.
And again, back to that methodical style of offense that we are very well known for at this point. Double wings. They'll motion Laterno around to the left. He'll take the handoff. Breaks a tackle. Jump cuts at the 20, inside the 15. And we have said it. We're just waiting for the rest of the world to see what Javon Laterno is capable of when he gets into that traffic.
Yeah, it was a great read. You could see him change his speed and then get right back to that speed. Offensive line doing a great job of continuing to block down the field, and another first down for the Raiders.
It's like a human version of Frogger.
Yes.
Only like much sped up from when we actually played it.
Right.
First down and 10 inside the 15 at the 13. Turn.
Starcher's going to walk it in.
Touch. to the end zone. And the Raiders are rolling right now in the first half.
Great play, and I'm just watch the hole. I think that you and I could run through that thing together, Drew.
I would go arm in arm with you through the fire, John Penna. Now, we might not make it to the goal line. We might run out of steam.
Yeah, yep.
And again, that's only from the 13 to the goal line. Roane County will go 4-2 once again. Traditional I formation. Starcher dots the I. Brabham in front. Letourneau moves across in motion. Greathouse fakes the give. The old-fashioned delay pass. And Cooper Greathouse off the fingertips for the two-point conversion. Roane County is rolling 38-8. We'll take a break, and we'll be back here watching live streaming coverage of Roane County Raider football on WVRC.
Need some extra space? Roane Self Storage in Spencer has you covered. Whether you're decluttering your home, moving, or storing seasonal items, we have a variety of unit sizes to meet your needs. And guess what? Brand new units are coming this fall. So if you've been...
Another score for Roane County on offense. Matt White, the offense, boy, they look just as good as they did. Well-oiled at the end of last year. It's only been about 6 months.
Yeah, that one's 5 plays. 53 yards, 2:05 off the clock. Colton Starcher with a 12-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion attempt good. 38-8. Roane County on top.
Again, Roane County, when we see these big chunks of yardage, although we have seen a few broken tackles, some nice jitterbugs and jump cuts, there hadn't been a whole lot of people in the way of these running backs for Roane County.
Yeah, the big lads up front have been moving guys around.
Greathouse set to kick once again. 7:41 remaining here in the first half of play. If I was Will Farrell, I would say this thing has escalated quickly. This one taken by an up man. Oh, my goodness, that's a huge lad right there. That is number 21, Vincent Vaughn, 6 foot 170. I think that's on the light side for him.
Yeah, that's Vince Vaughn, actually.
I said Vincent, right?
Right.
Vincent.
Vincent? Oh.
You get it.
I was going to say
made the
Vince
Will Ferrell thing. It's
Vaughn.
old school Vince Vaughn. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Put it all together. Let's go.
Frank the Tank Vaughn on the return. First down and 10 for the Cavaliers. We're in preseason mode here up in the booth.
We're having fun, though.
The only one that's doing a great job right now is Emma. She's down.
She's done
mingling.
awesome.
Yeah.
She's done awesome.
No first game jitters for her.
New set of downs for the Cavalier offense. Roane County started to do a good job of diagnosing new quarterback in the ball game, but same deal as the Raider interior defense stuffing the run.
Man.
Nowhere
Braxton Browning. So Brabham hits him first, but then Browning just comes in and finishes that up.
Colton Chrisman, the running back. The quarterback on that was McClung. And it appears as if he is going to stay at QB right now. You see Dunbar lined up on this near side as a tight end. As you said, the Cavaliers will mix it up here. Motion man to the near side. The keeper, McClung, he didn't get his legs going before Roane County was pressuring him. The Raider defense is really getting some holes now to find and run.
Yeah, Roane County is just tuned in defensively, and it's going to start up front again. Logan Wilson makes the stop for the Raiders. Now it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 14. Roane County leads 38-8, 6:27 left to go here in the second quarter. And here's the thing. If Roane County gets the ball back and has a chance to score, there's that 35-point rule.
A big, again, opportunity for the Roane County defense. They have the Cavaliers 3rd and deep, 3rd down and 14. And that's just going to be a quarterback keeper by the big man, and McClung has nowhere to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Colton Elliott there. Proctor there.
Cooper Greathouse there as well. Coop with 6 tackles now. And Elliott with a few himself. So 4th down, 14. Sending Proctor and Letourneau back deep, but it doesn't look.
They are going to send McClung back to punt. He is the punter. And they'll have to send a young man off the field quickly. Snap back, McClung, leg into it, a low, spiraling kick taken by Letourneau at the 28. Letourneau, only one tackle to break, and he had a little bit of running room, but a great open field grab by the Cavalier man.
Yeah, Cameron Parker with the stop. So now Roane County, 5:09 left to go here in the first half. See what we do. We're methodical and eat the clock up and try to punch one in to get that 35-point rule to have that clock cut down.
First down and 10 for Roane County, shy of their own 35 at the 34. Offset I formation. Wing near side, tight near side, pitch. Brabham lead blocking. And there is a pancake by Colton Starcher that fed a wide open running space for Brabham. Man.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, Clay Walker is probably very impressed here. Watch. This guy wants no part of it. And Brabham with a nice pickup.
Starcher gave himself his own applause after that one.
Yeah, feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Great job.
Now, during that Wednesday night show, Clay Walker did say he wanted 10 tackles. He didn't say anything about 10 pancake blocks of the lead blocker. I know Clay, if he's watching, is very satisfied with what he's seeing so far in the first half. First down and 10, just shy of midfield. Quick hitter off tackle. That is Starcher. Breaks free inside the 40. Down the sideline. Can he outrace the Cavaliers to the goal line? He does. And Roane County has started to pour it on here.
Watch this run up the gut. He comes in from the Clay Walker position, and he just extends that lead out for Roane County right now. What a play by the junior. Yeah, I said it. He's a junior.
Timeout on the field. Roane County leading big. We'll come back here in just a second with the 2-point conversion.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Roane County burning their second time out here of the half just to make sure they had everything in order. And Matt White, we'll go ahead and give you a chance to break down that play. Another big hitter for Roane County's Colton Starcher.
Yeah, it was a 2-play drive, 66 yards. Colton Starcher with a 52-yard touchdown run. That carry, number 7 on the night, puts Colton Starcher over the century mark with 3 touchdowns. So 2 Roane County guys over the 100-yard mark in the first half.
I talked about it earlier with these guys. The running backs at Roane County have been tremendous over the last 4 or 5 years.
What's the extra point kick?
Yeah, Raiders going for the extra point kick. It will be Jacob Greathouse, who is traditionally the holder, or was last year. Letourneau will be the holder this time. The kick is up. Looks at the bar and rolls it over some finesse. Jacob Greathouse, is there anything this young man cannot do? Well, he can kick it okay. We'll take that. Roane County is pouring it on right now. We are going to send it down. We may send it down here. I'll tell you what, we are going to hold back here. We're going to send it down to Emma here in just a little bit. We'll break away real quick and be right back.
Come into Stats Pharmacy, where our patients' good health is our main concern. We have a drive-through window where you can conveniently drop off and pick up your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Refill your prescriptions anytime online at www.statspharmacy.com or from your iPhone or Android phone using the Refill RX mobile app. No waiting in long lines. Just call ahead and your order will be waiting for you. We look forward to serving you at Stats Pharmacy, located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. You can call us at 304-927-2980.
Matt White, Roane County, just continuing to play some very good offense. The line is doing their job because, and you know how we know it, I should say, is because of all of the offensive stats on the ground.
Yeah, Roane County has amassed 273 yards on the ground and 5 touchdowns here with 4:29 to go and getting ready to kick off. Jacob Greathouse was able to pull out a little chip shot with his sand wedge and get that one over the crossbar for the extra point kick. So Roane County up 45-8.
Greathouse, little low line driver trickles to the back at the 20, picked up there by Vaughn. He has got some speed, but he cannot get the speed going because Roane County is right there. We were trying our best to get things fixed up there. Emma Sloan down on the sideline there. She had to move away from her classmates because they were so excited that she just had to get away for a little bit. Emma, I'll tell you what, it's been a great first half for Brody Proctor on the ground. You had a chance to talk to him right before the ball game, and what were his thoughts on this?
Yeah, so I was able to talk to Brody, and he was able to tell me that he was really looking forward to this season and that he was ready to play on the offensive side and the defensive side. And we've really been able to see that this evening. He's been killing it, and I'm really excited to see how the rest of the game goes.
Yeah, fantastic. He should be excited about what he has done and what the rest of the Raiders have done here in this first half at least. Again, it's not exactly even a coming out party. We knew what Proctor and Brabham and Starcher and Laterno were capable of, John. It's just now's their time to try to shine, and they're doing a good job with it.
Yeah, they've been excellent tonight. 2 running backs over 100 yards here in the first half, and we still have 4 minutes left to go. So, you have to test the offensive line. They're doing a great job, and these guys are doing a great job of seeing the field as they're running the ball.
It is McClung in the backfield. A little bit of extra movement on this near side. That outside receiver, Mason Ward, a little jumpy. That will move the Cavaliers back 5.
Been a fairly clean game so far. That's the 4th penalty for Greenbrier and Roane County with 1.
Second down and 15. Inside the 30 go the Cavaliers. They'll motion Vaughn. McClung going to dump it deep. And good coverage out there. 1-on-1. Cooper Greathouse. Let's talk about his season as a defensive back last year, and especially in the playoffs. He just seemed to gain a level of not just confidence, but a level of play that was unseen.
Yeah, well, he tuned in. You play that many games with a great defense. I go back to the game against Scott when he picked the pass off and took it in the end zone. I have chills right now thinking about that, but, he's just worked at it. He's done a great job of really getting strong, and he reads the ball, reads the field well.
Raider defensive secondary last year was tested all season, and they were well seasoned by the playoffs. McClung going to keep it himself, a meeting of the minds. Evan Greathouse stacking up the bigger McClung, who falls forward for maybe just a couple of yards.
Yeah, he met the quarterback right there. Didn't look for the pitch. He said, I'm going to take the quarterback on, and he did just that. So it's 4th down, 3 minutes and 7 seconds to go, counting here in the first half. And Greenbrier West will look to punt once again.
Laterno and Proctor will be the deep men. McClung is the punter. He's had some pressure the last couple of punts. Clean on this one, high spiraler, and then coming up and making the grab No Fear is on the back of the shirt of Brody Proctor.
Yeah, Brody.
Remember, oh my goodness, who was the Mountaineer guy that used to do that and scare me to death?
Man, I know exactly who you're talking about because Vaughn
Rivers.
Rivers, that's it.
That was a Vaughn Rivers play. I had a really well-crafted in my brain play-by-play there and then totally forgot Vaughn Rivers' name. I apologize.
Yeah. I could see it. I could see it in my head.
So that will give Roane County tremendous field position here. Still 2:45. We've seen methodical offense, and we've also seen some big strike plays for Roane County here in the first half. 45 already on the board. And a timeout coming here for the Cavaliers. We'll take it with them, folks. 2:45 left in the half. We will break away and be directly back.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Timeout on the field called by Greenbrier West. Well, I tell you, the Cavaliers came out and smacked Roane County, John, in the mouth. 2 plays, long plays, touchdown. That was pretty much it. Roane County got a nice little set of ammonia salts to wake themselves up.
Yeah, they did. They took offense to it, and they decided that they were going to play Raider football, and so far, so good. 45 points here in the first half for the Raiders, and only gave up that 1 opening touchdown off 2 plays by the Cavaliers. So Roane County cooking here in the first half.
Matt, would you say they didn't take kindly?
Well, they did not take too kindly to people that don't take kindly.
Here comes the scissors misdirection. Letourneau bouncing it. And again, he gets going quickly. That acceleration for the young sophomore is very nice.
Parker there for the stop for the Cavaliers.
9 on the chunk play by Letourneau. 2nd and 1 across midfield. Once again, Roane County in business.
Yeah, you mentioned Greenbrier with 61 yards on that 2-play opening drive. Since that moment, just about 47 total yards since that drive. Roane County's defense has really buckled down.
Double wing look. Greathouse under center. He'll keep it himself. On Goose right there.
So funny you say that, Drew, because we put that in with our middle school guys, and we were telling the quarterbacks just to goose them, and they had no clue. So we taught that this past week. Quarterback sneak on Goose.
Let me just tell you, I got to know Jared Greathouse very well with that play. Here comes the end around. Letourneau bounces it off. Look at the acceleration. Tackle broken to the 10, to the 5. Letourneau dives into the end zone, and the young sophomore gets involved.
Watch the wheels here. Watch the vision. He's going to try to wait for his block, and then, boom, accelerates through, goes through an arm tackle, and Parker does everything he can, but Letourneau goes airborne into the end zone. 51 points on the board in the first half of the Raiders.
Roane County clicking very nicely in game number 1 in half number 1 of this 2025 season. Roane County going to see if Greathouse can do it again. Will it be finesse? Will he get a good one? That one's going to be blocked. No good. And that's the only thing not good right now for Roane County. 51 on. Roane County is showing some might and some muscle from all of, we're not even going to call him, Matt White, the 3-headed monster. We got to come up with a new nickname for all these running backs for Roane County. The beef up front doing their jobs, and another big score for Roane County.
Well, you've got runs between 5 different guys. It's not just a 3-headed monster. Colton Starcher, Javon Letourneau, Garrett Brabham, Brody Proctor. Roane County with 328 yards on the ground and 6 touchdowns. Javon went 39 on that last one.
Wasn't it Katie that had a three-headed monster name like a Cerebrus or something like that?
Cerberus.
Dare I say that they have been fantastic?
5 of them? Fantastic.
The Fantastic Four, right?
Is that like a Medusa?
Yeah, maybe.
Like a Medusa snake head?
You get 4 more, we're an arachnid. Kicking off is Jacob Great House. I apologize. We're still in preseason mode, folks.
We're having a good time, though.
Nicely kicked off there. Vlogger had trouble grabbing it, picks it up late, and gobbled up at the 30 by the kick coverage unit once again.
It's been a tough thing all night as Chase Miller makes the stop.
Cody Howard in on another tackle on the kick coverage unit.
That's 3 tackles for the freshman, 44. Hopefully Eli's getting a chance to watch his younger brother right now. Eli is at,
I was going to say, where's Marshall tonight?
Georgia.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, though. He's well-traveled and he gets to go to those wonderful facilities.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Marshall can't upset him. They went to Notre Dame and did that.
I don't think that happened today.
Recently. Handoff in the backfield. Again, Roane County has developed a ton of confidence after those first couple of missed tackles. They have not missed on much defensively. That will start the clock, and that clock will roll. There we go. Hey, Alan Tanner, our play-by-play for our new sister station over at WVRC Clay County Sports, tuning in. So with this healthy lead, John, let's go through the situation when we start that third quarter. We're going to be severely limited on time in the second half.
Yeah, it's going to be a continuously running clock unless they call a timeout or an injury or things like that.
Movement up front, not sure if Roane County was coaxed into that. I think they may have been. Cavaliers resigned to move backwards as they moved first. Yeah, so the 35-point rule for the fourth quarter, then what's the rule for the third quarter, 42 or more? I can't remember.
No, it's 35.
It's just 35.
Yeah, at the half. It used to be 42 or something like that after the third quarter, but they changed that last year because we scored a lot of points.
Did. Pitch to the outside, having trouble handling it, and that gives Roane County another chance to gobble up another running back. And that will run the clock down to 30.
That was Plogger on the run, I believe.
Deaver and Starcher.
It was a loss of 9 on that play.
And that will do it. Cavaliers going to go to the halftime locker room, lick those wounds. Roane County feeling everything good vibes here on this Saturday in Roane County, West Virginia. A big 51-8 lead at the half. We'll break away for our sponsors. When we return, we'll recap the first half, have our statistics. We'll check some scores around the state from yesterday and a few games today across the state of West Virginia.
When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia. To expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley from Ashley Insurance. Let's talk life insurance. It's not just about numbers, it's about peace of mind. Picture this. Would your family be able to continue on financially if you weren't there? Life insurance can be the answer, and our team is ready to help you. We've got affordable coverage and expert guidance because your peace of mind is our priority. So don't wait for the unexpected. Call Ashley Insurance at 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
This is Taylor from Backward Ramblings. Need a pick-me-up? We've got you covered. We're your local caffeine dealer, serving up fresh coffee and handcrafted energy drinks. From that perfect morning brew to an afternoon energy boost, we've got what you need to power through your day. Don't forget to add a muffin or a pastry. Swing by Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. for your daily dose of energy. Find us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. Fill your day with us. Coffee, energy drinks, and everything in between. We've got the boost you're looking for. Backward Ramblings, your local caffeine dealer. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
This dental care tip comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. Dentists are often asked, how often should I replace my toothbrush? Replacing your manual toothbrush or power brush head regularly, at least every 3 months, is important for maintaining good oral hygiene. Brushes become ineffective due to wear on the bristles. It's also recommended to replace your toothbrush after an illness to prevent reinfection. During your next dental visit, ask your dentist or dental hygienist for recommendations regarding your at-home dental care. Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Tis why D&D with dynamite. D&D, we'll treat you right. D&D with lots of cars. D&D will sell you ours.
Come on down to D&D Motors and see Dan for your next quality used car. And for everyone who already has a used car, come and see Donna and her team of mechanics at D&D Customer Care for all your maintenance needs, from oil change to brakes and tires to alignment and everything in between. D&D, we are a full-service business that can meet all of your automotive needs. Call the dealership at 304-519-2157 or D&D Customer Care for your next appointment at 304-927-5688.
We welcome you back high above the field here at the half. Roane County having a heck of a first half of the 2025 season. 51-8 is your score. Folks, I want to address something very quickly right here. For the people who are wondering why we do not play the band's music at halftime, we are a monetized channel, and we are not going to risk being copywritten and struck and our entire channel being knocked off the air and losing that opportunity to be a monetized channel we've built over 4 years. There's nothing we can do about it. We cannot play music like that.
We would love to.
We would love to. We are not trying to not play the band. We do apologize. It's just the way it is. With a monetized channel, we cannot risk it, because if we try and get copywritten, our channel goes away and nobody gets to watch any of this stuff.
Yeah.
So I hope this, for the last time, is the last time we have to address this. We do apologize. We are not trying to slight the band. We love the Roane County Marching Band. We absolutely cannot risk that happening. If we were not a monetized channel, we may even try to take the risk. We cannot do it. I do apologize. We cannot do it. It's not as if we are trying to slight the band. We understand how much work they put in. We love the band. They are an integral part of Friday nights and here Saturday night. We just cannot risk it. I do apologize to all of you out there. We are not doing this with malice in our hearts, okay? I hope that takes care of it. I do apologize, but we cannot do it. I hope that takes care of it. I do apologize, but I've seen that message for 3 years so many times, and I need to address it because I feel like people think we're doing this on purpose. We're not doing that on purpose. We just cannot afford to risk that as a monetized channel on Facebook and YouTube. So, taking care of that, let's talk about the first half. My goodness, it started out slightly rough for the Raiders in the fact that they kicked off to begin the first half of play to Greenbrier West. It was 2 plays and a touchdown for the Cavaliers. Kind of a shock, kind of a slap to the face for the Raiders, but Roane County, not one to stress much after 15 seconds, went on their own quick drive. 5 plays, 2 scores, 8-6 Greenbrier West. From that moment on, John Penna, the defense started to gain a little bit of confidence here, a little bit of confidence there. The offense, my goodness, the front line, just as we thought they could do, came ready to go, and they were opening up cavernous holes for the running backs. And as you said, the Fantastic Four, add that little sidecar of Jake Greathouse when he wants to run the ball.
Right.
And it was a tremendous first half of play.
Yeah, you just can't say enough about the offensive line and the defensive front as well. You know, you had Braxton Browning in there defensively, strip, scoop, and score his first touchdown at the varsity level. Just up front is where it's all happened, and I'm excited to hear the stats from all of our backs. I know we have 2 guys that are going over 100 yards in the first half, and Javon Letourneau was able to show off what he was able to do as well in the first half. But, man, what a great start to the season with Roane County. There's a lot of questions out there about what this team could do, what this team could be. And throughout the whole off season, I've been telling folks around the community, our offensive line is going to be back. We've got a lot of these guys back, and we've got guys that have played a ton of football together. So we just make good running backs here in Roane County. You go back to Delk and Begler being those 2 guys. You got B. Rich you threw in there. You got Lane, Clay, and Shea, and then you just showcase 4 different guys here this evening. So it's a testament to our offensive line as well.
You see those linemen, and what we don't think about is the 3 guys who return as starters, but the guys that are behind them who didn't get all of that glory last year, they also had to line up against guys like first-team All-State or Noah Jett and Tyson Freeland last year all season in practice.
Yeah.
They're well seasoned just because of that and pacing those guys week in and week out. So Very good job by the offensive line. They're always the unsung heroes, but I'm glad you're giving them a lot of love early here this year. They deserve it.
Yeah, but not only that, the scheme that Coach Burdett and the coaching staff have here, we've been running this offense and adding pieces to this thing since 2020, 2021, and even earlier than that. But we've really settled in. Coach Burdett's doing more of the defensive stuff. We talked about that on Wednesday night. And then he's turning some things over to Cody May. Cody May sees the field like a quarterback because Cody is a quarterback, and he was a great one at that. So it's nice for him to get his chance to call some plays and do some things, and Coach Burdett's been involved with the offensive line and putting their touch on the team. But I'll tell you what, these guys start learning it at the middle school level now, and then going into the high school level, it's really good, and it makes things come together a little easier.
It is 51 on the board for the Raiders. 51-8 is your score. Matt Whites, I had to give you a little bit of time here, buddy, because you had a lot of statistics to add up for Roane County in the first half of play. Let's break it down.
Just a ton of guys getting in on action. Colton Starcher, 7 carries, 101 yards, 3 touchdowns. Brody Proctor, 3 carries, 100 yards, and a score. Javon Letourneau, 4 carries, 61 yards, and a tutty. Garrett Brabham, 4 carries, and 49 yards. And Jacob Greathouse with 3 carries for 17 and a score. Jacob was 1 of 1 for 14 yards. That completion going to Letourneau. 11 first downs in the half for Roane County. 1 penalty for 5 yards, no turnovers, and an 8-minute time of possession. 328 yards on the ground, 14 through the air, and 342 total for Roane County offensively in the first half. Defensively for the Raiders, pretty much just chalk everybody up with about 3 tackles apiece because that's where we're at. Cooper Greathouse, though, with 6. Colton Starcher with 5. You got a ton of guys here with 4. Javon Letourneau, Jacob Greathouse, Leo Rogers, Carson Casto, 3 apiece for Evan Greathouse, Brody Proctor, and Cody Howard as well getting in there. And then, of course, the big fumble recovery touchdown by Braxton Browning. Big play, big turn of events there for Roane County, really setting the tone early. For the Cavaliers, Colton Dunbar, 9 carries, 69 yards. Ben Butler with 2 carries for 46, and Greenbrier's lone touchdown in the first half. Dunbar was 3 of 4 through the air for 7 yards. 2 of those going to Scott McClung for 4, 1 going to Shane Plogger for 3. 4 first downs in the half, 5 penalties for 21 yards, 1 turnover, and a 16-minute time of possession for the Cavaliers. 95 yards on the ground, 7 through the air, 102 yards of total offense. We mentioned earlier 61 yards on the first drive. After that moment, just 41 given up by Roane County's defense. The Cavaliers defensively were led by Ben Butler and Colton Chrisman with 4 tackles apiece, and Emery Sanford with 3 tackles. So add it all up, Roane County with a big lead, 51-8. We should be seeing the running clock here starting in the third quarter.
We will break away for our sponsors. When we return, we will check scores around the state from last night. A huge slate of Week 1 games in all 4 classes. Couple more games today. In fact, one game that was an instant classic right here at this field in the afternoon contest of this Ratliff Insurance Kickoff Classic that was originally scheduled, folks, for Glenville State University, but now is hosted, at least in part, by County Stadium. We will break away and be back after these messages.
'Tis why D&D with dynamite. D&D, they'll treat you right. D&D with lots of cars. D&D with sell you ours.
Come on down to D&D Motors and see Dan for your next quality used car. And for everyone who already has a used car, come and see Donna and her team of mechanics at D&D Customer Care for all your maintenance needs, from oil change to brakes and tires to alignment and everything in between. D&D, we are a full-service business that can meet all of your automotive needs. Call the dealership at 304-519-2157 or D&D Customer Care for your next appointment at 304-927-5688.
Check 1 2. Test 1 2. We are checking the audio.
This is Lady Raider volleyball and softball player Mahaley Nicholson for Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that projects are completed in a timely manner, that customer expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at www.eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Ed Nicholson, owner, West Virginia Contractors License 055775.
This is Ashton Rhodes, Chronic Care Manager at Roane County Family Healthcare. Are you struggling to control your blood pressure, lower your A1C, or manage other chronic health conditions? Do you ever feel overwhelmed or unsure after an office visit and need some extra help? If that's you, we can help. Roane County Family Healthcare is now providing chronic care management services for qualifying patients. By enrolling in our services, you will receive one-on-one consultations, an individualized comprehensive care plan, education, monthly check-ins, and more. All of this will allow you access to your care team easily for questions, concerns, or follow-up. So are you ready to team up and find a healthier version of you? Give me a call at 304-927-8139. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Let me help you manage your chronic conditions. Roane County Family Healthcare, healthcare for the entire family.
Hey guys, did you know that Avon is not only for women? They have a full line of cologne and sprays formulated just for men. Ask Gloria about men's mesmerized cologne in 2 different scents. And when you order, don't forget to pick up some Skin So Soft for the beautiful love of your life. Give Gloria a call today at 304-532-2847. All payments are due when placing your order. Gloria Mann Avon, Independent Avon Ambassador, 304-532-2847 or online at avon.com/repstore/GMANN7179. Go ahead, car. Make my day. Do you have one of those intermittent electrical problems that no one can find? Let Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia diagnose and fix that pesky problem for you. Call Groves Auto Service for an appointment today and we will get to the bottom of it. Call 304-655-6765. Groves Auto Service, and don't forget to check out our Facebook page.
Halftime here at the, I almost called it the Castle, folks. I am already moving on. That was a long first half of play to basketball season. We are at County Stadium, and Roane County is playing well to begin this 2025 campaign. 51, a half century plus on the board in the first half. They lead 51-8. I'll tell you what, folks, there's been a lot of really good football in the first 2 nights. Friday night football last night, and part of the Ratliff Insurance Kickoff Classic took place here last night. Clay County moved their home game here with Midland Trail because their field not quite ready. Today as well, because of Glenville State University's field not being ready, we had a very good game between Williamstown and James Monroe, a classic. A lot of good scores, some blowouts, Matt White, in the first night and weekend of high school football in West Virginia.
There was a couple of anomalies in Quad A. You saw Martinsburg and Huntington both taking a loss to out-of-state, extremely talented opponents. Those two will play next week. So one of those two schools is going to start the season 0-2, something that you really just kind of never would have expected. But yeah, a lot of really good games. Saw a really close one with South Charleston knocking off Ripley with a last-second Hail Mary to win that ball game. Just a crazy way to end it. You saw some of the big schools, Morgantown put a hurting on Parkersburg 44-7. Bridgeport, they rolled over the Quad A Buchanan Upshur 62-14. Spring Mills with a win over Jefferson. University picks one up on Musselman. Oak Hill knocked off a very talented AAA Nicholas County. They are going to be a very tough opponent down the stretch, I believe. Nicholas County brought back a ton of players from a very young group last season. We saw a big game for Chapmanville. That was one of Roane County's toughest games last season. Chapmanville knocked off Scott 41-0. Scott will be one of those opponents that we've got coming down the stretch. Nitro with a big win over Quad A. Hedgesville 52-14. North Marion picks up a win over East Fairmont. Robert C. Byrd, that could be a dangerous team in AAA. Robert C. Byrd has taken in the majority of the kids from Liberty Harrison, the school that was consolidated and absorbed by Robert C. Byrd. Shady Spring with a big win over St. Albans. A couple of games in AA. Bluefield picking up a win. I believe it's the first time in 4 years over Graham, the big rivalry game. Polka picks up a win over Buffalo. Midland Trail, we saw that one. They beat Clay County 41-13. Indy over Hoover on Thursday night. That was one heck of a ball game as well. Doddridge picks up a win. Frankfort, the defending champs, off to a good start, 34-10 over Moorfield. South Harrison picks up a win over Braxton County, 23-15. Very competitive game there. South Harrison was a very talented team from last year, and Braxton County able to hang with them. That James Monroe Williamstown going for a field goal to try to win that one with no time left, and it was blocked. So there's a lot of really good, fun games here in the first week, but as always, the score that we're most concerned with is Roane County's, and that is a very lopsided one, 51-8. Raiders with a big lead as we're getting ready, very close to starting second half action.
Well, our person on the field, on the sideline, Miss Emma Sloan, has had a bird's eye view of the 51 points put on the board by the Raiders in that first half. You've been down there talking to some fans. Emma, got to be happy about that first half of play, I would imagine.
Yeah, so their tensions were very high here this evening when the game first started. Everyone was nervous, but now that we've got these 51 points, we're excited to see what the Raiders do in the second half, and I'm excited to see what happens the rest of the game.
Very, very good stuff by Emma Sloan. Thank you very much. And again, she'll be with us, guys, all season long. Just another one of those additions that we're adding to our live streams. I tell you what, guys, couldn't pick a better MVP than that young lady.
Yeah, she's doing a great job this evening. A lot of work has went in the off season for us. Picking up 2 new schools to add to our WVRC sports family, and then adding different things to our broadcast. We just want to make things better for everybody out there, not able to be at the games, but we always encourage you to come watch the games in person and support the athletes here in Roane County.
It will be Roane County football to begin the second half, and we are starting to see already the filtering in of some second-unit players for Roane County. Brock Williams, Matthew Conley, a couple of youngsters back deep. Williams, a freshman, Conley, a sophomore, will be the return men for Roane County. McClung will still do the kicking for Greenbrier West.
The clock will roll.
As soon as this second half begins, we have a running clock. And don't blink. The second half will move right along very, very quickly. because of the fantastic first half that the Roane County Raiders put up. Leg in for McClung. It's going to be Williams. Brock at the 17. Cuts it outside, looking for the edge, trying to fight for it out to the 30, and a nice little pickup there for the young freshman in his first ever varsity experience. I know. Williams around in motion. The pitch to Brock. Off tackle. Brock Williams into the secondary. A big pickup of 12 for Williams. And Evan Greathouse extending that block down the field about 25 yards. That is taking your job with pride.
That's right. Very seriously there.
Nice to see Brock Williams. You had a very good close eye to him last year.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing some quarterback for the Yellow Jackets of Spencer Middle School.
Yes, he was. I like what Greenbrier West is doing here as well. They have their young unit in, so this is a JV versus a JV squad.
Always good to see these youngsters get on the field on a Friday or perhaps tonight a Saturday night. Cody Howard, again, another one of those youngsters we're so excited about. He's a hard-nosed running back as well. He's got some speed.
He does. He was another one of those guys that got to watch a lot at the middle school last season, and he was very impressive.
Christian Hall, a very interesting young man, just a sophomore this year, kind of picked up quarterbacking as a necessity.
Yes.
Did a little bit of it last year, a little bit for JV.
Mm-hmm.
And still sticking out. Had a great freshman wrestling campaign.
Oh, so good.
All right, just a good athlete, a hard worker. He's in the gym all the time. Here's the give. That is Gabe Deaver. Deaver spinning off of the contact at the 45 down to the 42. Here's a young man, another young man that Coach Paul Burdett and the other guys, the other coaches have said are absolutely excited about. He's not the biggest kid in the world, John, but he certainly will hit you like a big one.
Yeah, he is super strong. Another one of my wrestlers. There was some extracurriculars going on there with the young guys getting fired up, and I like that.
My goodness. They're like, we're going to make the most of this 3 or 4 plays. We're going to get to a fight.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody's cooler heads prevailed.
Yeah.
One of the Greenbrier West coaches out on the field to pull his guy off to the sidelines.
It looks like it was going to be Roane County that's going to get flagged. Well, they're going to offset it. All right. I like what I'm seeing from the older guys here too. The young man that was involved on the line that was penalized. The older guys are over there in his ear talking to him, saying, "Hey, settle down."
Our good buddy Cue Ball, we call him, Brian McCune, watching from Moorfield. He's one of those top watchers. We see him tuning in for almost every Roane County broadcast that we have. So after the offsetting personal foul penalties, the run for Deaver stands. 1st and 10 Roane County, back to an I formation look. Hall turns and gives. That's Greathouse, Evan Greathouse. I've got to specify.
There are a few.
100 Greathouses, none of which are related. We're kidding. There are a few who are related. And here comes another penalty. I don't think that was anybody like going at each other. I think they were just falling.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of guys standing around a pile and running into each other. I don't put anything malicious there.
A mass of humanity ends up in another personal foul. This one's going to go only against the Cavaliers. Obviously, there will be a little bit of frustration for Greenbrier West. You get that first touchdown, you're expecting big things. You want to get a season off to a good start, but the Raiders are just who they are right now in this ball game, and that doesn't mean we're going to be this way all year, but obviously the guys who are on the field have played in big game situations, prepared for this.
Yeah. So, I get it. First game, you're fired up, you're ready to go. So, clock is rolling. We're 8:30 here in the third quarter. The JV squad driving. Some penalties have been helping us out.
We have 15 more on that play down inside the 25. Hall under center, split back look. Here comes a pitch to Howard to the outside. Greathouse Lead blocking. Cody looking to try to get to the edge, and this one's going to come back. A little bit of laundry on the field. Probably going to be a holding penalty for Roane County. I should never assume.
You assumed a timeout earlier, and we got a delay of
Going to
game.
get a horse collar? Ah, I am so wrong. See, actually, maybe it's like reverse psychology as a broadcaster. If you call it on us early, then it may go against the other team. Nope, that one is going to go.
No, you were right. It was a hold.
I was trying to reverse. It's the double whammy.
I think only Katie's able to do that. To reverse the kibosh.
I think we'd have to turn her mic on.
She kiboshes the kibosh. All right.
Give to the outside. Deaver again. Waiting for the lead block. Cutting it at the right time. Inside the 20. Keeps those feet churning. And Deaver.
Get about 9 on that play.
Deaver also a very tough wrestler. I've seen him in so many situations where you think this guy's about to get pinned, and all of a sudden he's what do we say? Come up out there?
Come up out there. Well, I mean, you think about that. This young man for 2 years has wrestled guys 20 pounds heavier than him most of the time. He's been trying to gain some weight.
Yeah.
He's been in the gym. He's looking pretty good right now. We'll say that. 2nd down and 8 just outside of the Cavalier 20. Off tackle hitter for Greathouse. Backing down the field to the 17.
The official there in the middle of the field took some contact as well.
Should have been standing there.
Head on a swivel.
It was a cone. He was standing there. Our witty 1990s, circa late 1990s movie references may be falling on deaf ears to the
Listen,
current listening
my
group.
kids call me a boomer, you know?
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, dude.
Well, you know.
3rd down and 4.
They don't know any better.
Double wing look. Again, Howard, the lone back. Greathouse motions. Here comes Hall looking to throw. Hall sets, fires over near the sideline. Deaver sliding in, trying to make the grab. And a very late flag coming in from the far sideline.
Like
an illegal man downfield, Matt.
Yeah, that's the first indication there.
See who it is. I won't tell him anything.
Now, his lineman are going to turn to Hall and say, why'd you extend that play so far?
Yeah.
Having a good time here. Running clock here in the second half, folks. 51-8. Roane County did all their damage in that first half. JV unit right now in their first drive with a running clock. Looking pretty good, though. Facing a 4th and 4.
Yeah, Cavaliers going to take the decline that penalty, take the incompletion.
Hall moves under center once again. Motion's Greathouse. Scissors, misdirection. And somebody saw that enough in the first half. In fact, that was Jacob Ford, 5'11", 230-pound sophomore, was not fooled by the misdirection.
He's a lad.
Quite the lad. That will be a turnover on downs. Good first drive, though, I think, for the year for this young JV unit.
Yeah, now it's a chance to see the defense. I believe that they are traveling to Ripley on Monday to take on the Vikings for their first JV game.
Well, Labor Day football for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to play Ripley's freshman team
okay.
this week, and then later on in the season, I believe they're going to take on Ripley's JV unit.
Gotcha. So you said that they had 8 games on the JV schedule?
I believe that's what it was.
All right.
Coach McGinnis sent me the schedule. I think there was 3 or 4 of them going to be at home, a couple of them away. It's Sissonville on that schedule as well.
I know what I'll be doing Monday, and that's golfing.
Okay, folks, bear with me. Going to get this second unit for the Cavaliers. All new personnel in the backfield. I do believe that is Mason Ward taking the snaps. Yep, it is Ward, who we had penciled in as a possible starter.
He saw some action during the scrimmages. Ward, just a sophomore, I believe.
So Ward is the new QB. I do apologize. We're just trying to make sure we get all of this stuff. Hand off to one of those JV backs. I'm going to try to get numbers as quickly as I can.
It's 20.
Okay. That's going to be Brenton Hodge, a 6-foot sophomore. No gain on the play. Good job by the up front guys. If you happen to see some of those guys, go ahead and call them out for me, John. I do see the nose guard right there, Eli Hayes.
Eli Hayes, you've got Mark Callow in there on the defensive front, as well as Jackson Miller, both of those guys freshmen. You got Ben the Manimal Martin, 61.
Look at that play off the edge. And waited to see who that was. Was that Deaver?
Yeah, Deaver made that tackle.
Shoot, Gabe Deaver all over the place here in the second half to begin.
Leave it to Deaver.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Did you really just do that?
Yeah.
Leave it to Deaver.
I'm surprised it took you this long.
That's why he's the king of nicknames. 4th down in a punting situation for the second unit for the Cavaliers. Brock Williams back deep to receive, as well as Matthew Conley.
So Conley, a kid that was at Gary, and then I think he went to Hoover last year as a freshman, and then realized real quick that,
high snap here into the end zone, and McClung going to be running for his life, and the JV about to earn themselves a couple of points.
Deave with the safety.
Safety on the high snap as McClung went back into the end zone. Gabe Deaver. I just thought of it again. Leave it to Deaver. Oh, my goodness. Well done, well done. Had a question. Roane County getting turf. So when did Roane County get turf? Looks awesome. Yes, it absolutely does. Coach from Lincoln, John Napier, from 2015 to 17. And we did, I tell you what, John, we did have a great grass field. Took a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of money. And we were finally able to secure turf. I believe 21 was the season, or 22?
22 was the season. Yeah. And one of the guys that had to help paint and take care of the field. I appreciate the turf field. I'll tell you that, buddy.
Absolutely. So off of the safety, Matt, you want to break down that score for us?
Yeah, it was a great defensive stand there by Roane County's JV unit. Made Cavaliers go 3 and out. The high punt snap, and leave it to Deaver to get you a safety.
Oh, a beautiful punt taken by Brock Williams at the 38-yard line. Goes right now, moves back to the left, fights in front of the midfield stripe. And the second unit will have their second offensive possession as the clock moves quickly inside of 3 minutes here. Running clock situation.
So Christian Hall is going to run the play in. See Coach McGinnis and Coach Rob, Justin Roberts, guys that have played in the Roane County system, now coaching the young guys up.
I love to see it. Great house. Quick hitter on a wing around. He'll pick up good yardage on first down.
Evan Greathouse getting in and running the ball some. They've moved Evan around a little bit. I talked to him today. I cut his hair this morning, and I asked, I said, where are you going to play? He said, I don't care. He said, wherever they put me, as long as I'm on the field, I don't care. And I said, that's a great answer. And then, of course, some of his brothers gave him a hard time about that. So good to see him getting a chance to run the ball some.
Clock again melting away here in the third. JV units on the field for both sides. Good first drive for the second group for Roane County offensively. And around here to Conley.
Conley's got some speed.
Showing the wheels, lead blocking out there. And here comes that ugly color yellow. I think that's a pit yellow probably.
Either Pitt or Pittsburgh. I mean, they're the same, right?
Maybe a downfield holding penalty on Roane County. Still a good gain by Conley. I like the way Howard was out in front for the lead blocking. That'll take a good bit off of this run. The question is, will it be back to the line of scrimmage or more? It will be back a little further, so net loss of a couple of yards on the play. Second down for the JV units. Hall goes under center. Here comes the pitch to Greathouse outside. Boy, there's a lot of room. Greathouse, first down, cuts it back, and at the right time picks up an extra 5 to 6 yards.
Once again, Cody Howard out there leading the way.
Big pickup of 18 on that play.
Evan says, I'm going for a hundo tonight too, bud.
How many do we have right now? Over 100? 2, 3?
We got 2 guys. It was Colton Starcher and Brody Proctor.
New set of downs for the second unit offense of Roane County. First down and 10 inside the 30 of the Cavaliers at the 27. Off tackle. That's Williams cutting it back. Williams has some open room to the outside, and here comes another flag down the field. But I think this is going to be far enough down that we gain a little bit of yardage.
Well, it was a great run by Brock there, but it's going to be taken away by the penalty.
Move it back a little bit. We'll break away. When we come back, we're going to send it back down again to Emma Sloan. All good things happening here from County Stadium.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
Well, all good things happening here for Roane County in this ball game. We have really been treated to a wonderful performance by the Raiders. The second unit doing some work here right now. Going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Miss Emma Sloan. Emma, I imagine it's all good vibes down there on the sideline.
It is. It's so good to see all of the new Raiders that are up here. Brock Williams has been doing a great job. It's been great just to see how good this second string has been doing in the second half, and we can't wait to see how the last quarter goes.
Wonderful stuff, Emma. Thank you very much. It has been a really good night, a good game. And I tell you what, for all the struggles we've had up here in the booth, the one thing that has worked well has been our sideline reporter, Emma Sloan. So I'm very happy that she has joined our group this year.
She has. She's done a great job this evening. So now it's a first down and 21.
I think John's on the completely other side of things.
Well, that's what it says on our scoreboard.
Yeah, first down and 5 would be the case. Greathouse.
Oh, ball's on the 21.
Off tackle. We're all in preseason mode for this whole game. We do apologize. And it's on a Saturday, which is, if you're a follower of Roane County sports, we're not on balance because it's not Friday.
Listen, I don't play into any of that kind of superstition stuff. That's not me. That's not my bag, baby.
Well, we do.
John just slept too long this afternoon.
You know, the Mountaineers were a little boring to start with for me.
3 turnovers in 3 straight series will do that to you. Mountaineers came out with a good win.
Second and less than a yard coming up.
Second and about a half yard to go for the JV unit here in the fourth. Hall rolling, looking for some room. Hall going to keep it himself. He's got some strength, and he'll pick up a first down. Extra effort for Christian Hall.
Christian Hall.
Needed a half yard. Took him about 15 to get that half yard, but he got it.
First down, Raiders.
And Drew, you know what's been on point this whole game as well is our camera work.
Absolutely. Our camera person, I tell you what, you really batted outside of your league here, Matt White.
Hey, everybody needs to come up.
I'm telling you, man. Katie White, the camera person, she didn't know that when you two got married that she married us as well and our broadcast, but I'll tell you what, she doesn't take it lightly. She takes it seriously. She's one of the best, if not the best, in West Virginia. Here's a quick hitter. That is Williams? Or is that Conley? Or is that somebody completely new?
That's blocked.
So Williams back to
Flag
that
on the
old
play.
position as a quarterback with a quick hitter. A quarterback sneak action. And as you would expect early in the year, you know, guys trying to work some things out, trying to figure out what's going on, and we're going to see some yellow hankies on the field at the moment. Good to see Ken Lewis. Barb and Ken, they're watching from Portland, Oregon right now. Thank you all for tuning in. Do appreciate it.
So I did get a message from our guy, Eli Howard. He said they're heading back from Athens right now. He's getting a chance to watch his little brother play some football.
Now, little bro repping that 44 just as Eli did as a youngster. Conley off the lead blocking, bounces it outside. Conley looking for the edge. Oh, what a great open field tackle by a Cavalier coming up quickly.
Number 81, Anthony Martin, a freshman, 5'7", a buck 30. But he's tough. Greenbrier West always really good at wrestling. Ton of wrestlers on this team, so I like it.
Brings up second down and about 7. 12-yard line. So the Raiders' second unit just a couple of yards away from possibly making their own mark here in this ball game. Continuously running clock as the Cavaliers running a player on late. Hand off. That is Howard.
Keep those
fighting
feet
forward
moving
for extra yardage. He'll pick up 3 or 4.
And I'll go to 44, Howard.
A little sportsmanship there. Roane County could have snapped that one quickly and got the penalty. They allowed the Cavalier player to get on.
8 minutes and 30 seconds on this entirely rolling second half clock. Watching patiently to see if the second unit can punch one in here. Third down and about 3. They need the 11 they need the 8. 6. 5, 4, 6.
Niner.
Get one right eventually. I'm calling from a walkie-talkie. Hall.
Keeps it himself, looking for the end zone.
Diving, extending the ball. Signal.
The official called him out. Oh, what an effort.
He wanted that one badly. His eyes got real wide as he was approaching the goal line.
Let's take a look here. Fake the pitch. Keeps it himself.
Oh, just toenail.
I don't know.
Clip the
It's
eagle
the same
talons.
official. Get him some new glasses.
If he clipped the eagle talons, he would have made that one.
Yep.
They're good for grip, though. That will be a first down carry, though, for the sophomore Christian Hall and the second unit knocking on the door here. Just 2 more yards to go. Will they get it, and who will it be if they do? Howard, the lone back in the backfield. It's going to be Howard. And that one looked like it was a little messed up at the beginning, John.
Yeah, it was
wasn't handled cleanly. That threw the timing off. Howard had to wait for it and gobbled up quickly.
Here comes Cody off the field. Now Jace Miller in the backfield at the fullback spot. And a give to Jace. He runs into Jackson Miller.
And
no relation.
Laundry on the field.
Oh, number 50 is fired up from Greenbrier. 11th grader, 5'3", 160.
So that will move the ball back to the 8-yard line. Still a 2nd and goal. Hand off. It's Conley once again, cutting it against the grain, breaking a tackle down to the 5. He goes, gets back some of those penalty yards.
Matthew Conley, the ball, please.
JV unit really playing pretty good together. Trying to get a touchdown. They've already been able to get a safety.
And the clock again, a running clock for the second half, has melted down here. We're just 5 minutes and 30 seconds away from marking this one a W to begin the 2025 campaign. Jace Miller once again in the backfield as the fullback. Hand off, round end, and that's going to be Evan Greathouse. The pay dirt once again for the Raiders.
How many rushing yards does Evan have right now?
Puts him at 37. And gets the first score of the JV unit at the varsity level.
The Jevs.
So Roane County tack 6 more on, 59 total on the board. Looking to make it 61 for the 2-point conversion. Miller and Greathouse split back in the backfield. All going to fake, roll near side. Waiting, looking for an open man. Now he'll cut back to the near side. He's got Conley if he wants him. Hall's going to try to keep it himself. Look at the pressure.
Not going to make it.
Oh, not going to make it.
Folded it up a little bit there and misses short. There is a penalty down anyway. Boy, great effort, though, by Christian Hall, and he is mad. He wanted that badly.
Personal foul is the call against the Raiders.
Would not have counted anyway, but Roane County's JV unit puts one on the board.
Raiders 59.
As you see, the max effort given by Hall on the 2-point conversion. 59-8, Roane County on top.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
That voice you hear on my headset is the great Joe McDonald from A&M Digital Technologies. Well, we don't give Katie enough credit, ever. Not only is she a heck of a camera person, she's great at the golf playlist.
Yes.
We don't give Swolby credit because he doesn't want it. He gets nervous and awkward when we try to give him credit.
I'll never give him credit.
But Joe McDonald from A&M Digital Technologies has been with us since we started attempting this streaming stuff, and he and Swolby, they talk the lingo, the language that we don't understand, and Joe's been with us and done a great job throughout this process.
Down a guy, need to run somebody else out.
Uh-oh.
Roane County going to run somebody on late. That'll be Haven Chapman, a freshman.
All right, Haven. Billy White Shoes Haven.
There he goes.
There we go. Get him lined up.
So Brock Williams, now we know this young man has got a leg on him. Played a little soccer as a youth. He kicks that soccer-style ball. See how he does it. Nicely done. Wow. Well, when Jacob Greathouse moves on and graduates, we got a kicker. Nice return, though, here coming by Elijah McDaniel. McDaniel breaking a tackle down the sideline, and that is going to be a touchdown for the young freshman Elijah McDaniel.
Yeah, he's got the edge, and nobody touched him. Look at the speed.
McDaniel getting to the outside there and taking it full on to the house.
5-minute mark right now, 59-14.
So some shuffling of some personnel here for the Cavaliers as they get set to attempt a 2-point conversion, we think. They may actually try a kick here. I think I see somebody grabbing a tee. Maybe, maybe not. It's a big lad that came on the field. We talked about this Greenbrier West offensive front on the varsity side. They've got some big boys on the JV unit as well.
Mm-hmm.
Cavaliers will go for 2. Direct snap. I believe that's McDaniel again. He's going to do it all. So a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on an ensuing kickoff. And just as the game started, John, it's beginning to go quickly again as far as scoring is concerned.
That was actually Holiday that time.
Was it?
I want to give
Okay.
him some credit.
Hayden Holiday, 22-82. At least give me credit.
I'll
getting
give
close.
you that. I'll give you that.
Getting close.
But that's all I'm giving you.
We'll break away for another timeout. We're going to be closing it out here soon after this.
We walk through over 1 million doors in our lifetime, but only a few, when opened, truly make a difference in our communities. Like the small business owners, the hard workers, and the dreamers. At People's Bank, we believe that when the right doors open, anything is possible. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Well, Matt White has been a busy, busy man over there at his stat position. Matt White, another score this time on the ensuing kickoff by Roane County. Greenbrier West plates one.
Yeah, Elijah McDaniel, the freshman, 5'8", 125, takes the kickoff about 85 yards to the house, closing the gap, 59-16 now the score. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the ballgame.
Going to be Peyton Vaughn, the freshman, to do the kicking for the Cavaliers. Conley, Williams once again back deep to receive. Angle kick, that'll be Howard taking it at the 30. Cody's got some speed. Straight up the gut. He's not afraid of contact either, John. That's how you want it done. You want to go north and south on a kick return.
So now another opportunity for the JV offense. Under 5 minutes. My guy, Mark Callow. Markle Ray Russell Jr. III. Mark, if you get the chance to go back and watch, you know what I mean, buddy.
So that clock will continue to churn down here. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this ball game. Tremendous start to the 2025 season for Roane County. Started off with a slap to the face by Greenbrier West. Woke Roane County up, and the Beast got going. And around Williams, looking for running room, cutting it to the outside, showing some speed.
Still fighting.
Working to the 45 of the Cavaliers.
Inside Cavalier territory down inside the 45 with a penny.
Well, I'll say one thing about Christian Hall. Again, we talked about him being a first-year quarterback last year. Really hadn't played the position, had some struggles even handling snaps, things like that. He looks very seasoned right now as a sophomore, just taking the snaps, running the offense.
Well, I'll tell you what, as an 8th grader, he played on the offensive line.
Really?
Yes. He was about 125 pounds playing on the O-line for the middle school team, and then grew some and became more athletic. Now, of course, he was on the offensive line as a necessity, just because you needed a guy there at the middle school level. So he took that on, but now he's getting a chance to play some quarterback. And that was a pretty decent run that time by Cody Howard.
A hard yard on that play brings up 3rd down and short. We'll call it 2. Our PA announcer beside us said 3. I will disagree with Rodney Cox vehemently. We can split the middle, call it 2.5 yards. Motion man is Greathouse. He's got a tutty in this ball game. He's got lead blocking. He's got the edge. Here goes Greathouse. One man to beat. Stumbling into the end zone. And the JV unit is not content just to run the clock out. They are scoring.
Telling you, he wants that hundo. He's going to be a little short.
A little closer.
That's about 40 of them right there off the board. And Roane County plates another on the board. I'm still in baseball season, that's why I said plate, in case anybody was wondering. 65-16. Let's just say that my brain may be scrambled eggs at this point in the week.
Yeah, it's been that been a little busy over the last few weeks.
Slightly hectic in raising 4 youngins, 4 streams. John Pennant would know about that.
Oh, I know all about it.
Pitch outside, Conley. Love the way this kid runs. Conley cutting it back off a nice block by Howard. Also out there, I believe, was that Callow? Yeah, Callow lead blocking as well on a pull. So nicely done by the, actually it's Jackson Miller.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yep.
I want to give him credit. So things going quite well for Roane County right now. 67 on the board. 2 scores by the second unit. 1 score by Roane County's defense. Let's not forget about Braxton Browning, the senior.
Oh, there's no forgetting that one.
Well, Matt White, you have been adding like a calculator. How many was that? How many plays? How many yards for the youngster, Evan Greathouse?
It was just took 2 plays on that drive, 51 yards. 3 minutes ran off the clock. Evan Greathouse with a 44-yard touchdown run. That's 6 carries now for Evan, 81 yards.
Oh.
2 scores, though. 67-16 now the score.
And just 2 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Very interesting for Roane County. An early off week next week. So we get started late. We get started on Saturday. We take next week off, and then it is full bore, full go. And what a way to come back off an open week with the rematch of Roane County and Clay County. This time it's on our home turf. Lest anyone forget that chaotic, wonderful, crazy ball game last year. That was the closest game Roane County had in the regular season. In fact, I dare say the only close game Roane County even had in the regular season. It was a battle.
Yeah, I mean, even through the playoffs, I mean, other than the championship game, yeah, we absolutely dominated everybody. Clay County, we knew what they had. They always play us tough. It's just that rivalry game. But Roane County was able to sneak out of that with a victory. And this time, we'll be at County Stadium. Clay County did lose last night. Roane County with a win. Not sure who Clay has next week, but we will be tuning in to watch that.
The question is will Swolby and Alan Tanner speak?
Uh-oh.
On working to the outside. Roane County second, third unit guys playing very, very well. I think Ben Martin over there on that lead tackle.
The manimal.
You want to talk about a young man who just knows where the ball is. And he is a real defensive end in that his job is to steal the edge and find ball and tackle human.
And he's part man.
Part man, part animal. We call him the Manimal. 1:14 left in this one. Quarterback keeper.
Oh, nice.
I didn't give
play.
the guy love the last time. That one is Hayden Holiday. Good open field tackle. Was that Jace?
Jace Miller.
And under a minute we go. Stay tuned, folks, for the post game. We're going to break down the statistics, the game, and we are going to put Emma Sloan on a mission. And we're going to throw her into the fire pits right away because she has to secure an interview with Coach Paul Burdett.
Oh, my gosh, Drew, what are you doing?
I think she's done such a good job. I don't think she's scared of him.
She's not, but why would you put that evil on her?
Well, I told him it might happen after a victory. On Wednesday night, I said, be prepared. And he gave me that scornful, negative look that we always see him give when we try to bring up something new.
By 77, Jackson Miller.
Alan Tanner's still watching. Okay, we'll be cordial And then when the equipment gets put together, Alan is not going to talk to you. What a way to start the 2025 season for Roane County. 67-16. Roane County with a bang, opening up the season 1-0. We'll break away for our sponsors. When we return, post-game coverage, including interview with Coach Paul Burdett. We'll break down the statistics. We'll have our Paramount Surveying play of the game on our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game after this.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Hi, I'm Amanda Dunn with Hardin Insurance Agency, here to let you know that you can become part of the West Virginia Farm Bureau today. We believe that if you truly want to take care of something valuable, say your car or your home, you don't just turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why more and more folks are insuring their cars, farms, and homes with the FB Insurance Company. Make the switch today. We're committed to providing honest, trustworthy service to help you experience the calm after the storm. The FB Insurance Company. Coverage when it counts. Call Hardin Insurance Agency today for a free quote at 304-927-2500.
Well, what a way to begin the 2025 campaign for Roane County. The Raiders gave up a two-play drive to begin the ballgame, took less than 20 seconds, and after that it was all Roane County. The Raiders did work here, put 67 on the board. One of them was defensive. Two of them were second-unit guys. John Penn, I imagine that this is about as good as it could get for the first game of the season following a magical season. These guys did not look like they cared about last year as far as thinking about it in their minds.
Yeah, there was no hiccup or hangover or whatever you want to call it. These guys have been waiting in the wings. They've been waiting their turn. Now, these guys have played different positions last season. Colton Starcher
score big this fall with GoMart.
Not so much. And then Javon Letourneau, just a freshman last year. Brody Proctor, more of a wide receiver in the offense last year. But, it just goes to show Roane County, we do good things with our running backs, but it all boils down to the guys up front, and those guys were dominant all night long. Excited to see what the season holds. This is a different team. It's the same concept of what we do with Raider football. It's these guys have learned over the years, and it's nice to see them figure those things out, come out here and perform the way that they have this evening.
Well, if you're looking at an unofficial countdown to 100 that I'm going to start this year, Coach Paul Burdett now with 89 victories in his 15-year coaching career. He doesn't care one rip about any of that stuff, but it's important to note that it's been such a good last 4 years and the beginning of this fifth year for he and his program. And so congratulations on that. For Roane County, as we said, an off week next week, and then they'll host Clay County. Following that, Williamstown at home, a team we saw earlier today in a dogfight. So things don't get easy at all for this Roane County team. Meanwhile, Greenbrier West, first three games on the road. They'll travel to Summers County next week for a ball game. Their off week doesn't come until later in the season. In fact, the 24th of October is when they have their first off week, and it'll probably come at a good time at that point. 67 on the board, Matt White. I'm telling you what, have I made enough time for you to break this down yet, or do I need to give you more?
Oh, I'm good, man.
All righty.
You talk long and I write fast. Big game on the ground for Roane County. Colton Starcher, all in the first half, 7 carries, 101, 3 touchdowns. Brody Proctor, 3 carries for 100 and a touchdown. Javon Letourneau, 4 carries, 61 and a touchdown. Garrett Brabham, 4 carries, 49 yards. Jacob Greathouse, 3 carries for 17 and a tutty. Greathouse was 1 for 1 through the air for 14 yards. That one going to Javon Letourneau. On the game, Roane County with 17 first downs, 6 penalties for 50 yards, and no turnovers, a 26-minute time of possession. During the second half for the JV guys, Evan Greathouse, 6 carries, 81 yards, 2 scores. Brock Williams, 2 carries for 19. Cody Howard, 5 carries for 10. Gabe Deaver, 3 carries for 23. Matthew Conley, 2 carries for 7. Had a couple of them called back. That young man was running wild on the outside. And Christian Hall, 2 carries, 10 yards, and got robbed of a diving attempt into the pylon. Great effort by that young man. 478 yards on the ground, 14 through the air. That's 492 yards of total offense for the Raiders. Defensively, Cooper Greathouse getting the nod, 6 tackles. Colton Starcher with 5. And then a ton of guys with 4. Javon Letourneau, Jacob Greathouse, Gabe Deaver, Leo Rogers, Carson Casto, all with 4 tackles apiece. 3 apiece for Evan Greathouse, Brody Proctor, Quentin Cooper, and of course, don't forget, Braxton Browning with that big fumble recovery for the touchdown, big play there for the senior defensive lineman.
And Deaver with the safety.
And Deaver picking up the safety there in the second half. So just a ton of scoring, a ton of guys getting in on the action for the Raiders. For the Cavaliers, Colton Dunbar leading the way, 9 carries, 69 yards. Ben Butler with 2 carries for 46 and a touchdown. Dunbar was 3 of 4 through the air for 7 yards. 2 of those to McClung for 4, and then 1 to Plogger for 3. Total of 5 first downs in the ball game, 6 penalties for 36 yards, 1 turnover, and a 22-minute time of possession. 106 yards on the ground, 7 through the air. That's 113 yards of total offense for the Cavaliers. Defensively, they were led by Ben Butler with 4 tackles and Colton Chrisman with 4. Emery Sanford with 3. So add it all up, Roane County comes out big here opening night of the 25 season, 67-16 the final score.
A big opening game for Roane County. And I tell you what, you couldn't start it off much better than the way Roane County has. I think that our own Emma Sloan is getting close. Now, we put her on the most impossible task. She's come through in flying colors, all right? She's done a great job. She's got to go get her camera. Is Katie showing this? I want to see if Katie's showing like the camera of the camera. And Emma is running over there.
Well, the good thing is she's not the only one
Yeah.
that's in Coach Burdett's ear right now, so it can't be, he can't blame it all on her.
Absolutely. I see Taryn Malone of West Virginia Metro News is out there meeting with Coach. Tell you what, we are going to take a quick break, and we will get Emma set up with Coach Burdett here in just a second.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
67 points on the board. Roane County victorious in their first game of the season. Our own Emma Sloan is down on the field with a victorious, probably never happy, but I'm sure slightly satisfied Coach Paul Burdett after that win. Emma, take it away.
So the first question that I'm going to ask is, how do you feel about everyone's performance during the first game of the season?
Well, very happy with what we did. We had to get them settled down after Greenbrier West's first drive. They were doing some things that we hadn't seen, and I told them coming off the field after the touchdown, we just got to settle down and play ball. And then we had a really good opening drive on offense, and things just started rolling after that and just continued to get better and better. So, obviously, like what I've seen on the field, got to watch some film and grade it out and see how we did there.
And then how are you guys going to plan for your next coming up game?
Well, we got a bye week next week, so we'll kind of focus on us for a little bit of that and make sure that we fix anything that we need fixed. but we'll also start looking at Clay County a little bit and start focusing on what they do that we got to be able to take care of.
All right. Thank you for your time, Coach Burdett.
Thanks, Emma.
A great job by Emma Sloan in her first gig, her first night as our sideline reporter. And I tell you what, she walked right into the Bears' nest or the Bears' den and said, Burdett, you're coming over here and you're getting on the air with me. I don't want to hear no for an answer. She's like Jan Dill's attorney at law, folks. A great job by Miss Emma Sloan here tonight. A great job all around, folks. I do thank everybody for tuning in. Going to break away real quick. When we return, we're going to wrap things up with a Paramount Surveying play of the game, and then we will have our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game. You're watching live streaming coverage of Roane County Raider football on WVRC.
Summer just got easier to better fit your schedule and keep you on the road with new summer hours at Jack Garrett Ford Parts and Service. Now open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. And now quick lane service, handling oil changes, tire pressure checks, filter checks, and more. Schedule your appointment today at Jack Garrett Ford Parts and Service. Free pickup and drop off within 4 miles of Spencer.
If you have been injured in an auto accident, don't wait to seek the compensation you deserve. At Joel Baker Law, we will work tirelessly to ensure you receive fair treatment and the maximum compensation possible. Contact us today for a free consultation. 304-500-9238. Your road to recovery starts here.
A great beginning to the 2025 season for the Roane County Raiders, 67-16, the final score over Greenbrier West. Roane County improves to 1-0 to begin the season. Greenbrier West 0-1. Got some technicalities to take care of here. I tell you what, it is time for us to present a Paramount Surveying play of the game. I do want to thank our sponsor once again this year. It is Paramount Surveying, Matt Painter and Brian Lawrence. Great job, and thank them so much. John Penny, you guys had a hard job today finding a play of the game.
Yeah, there were so many of them, but this one is going to go down in history because it's on the defensive side as Braxton Browning strips it and steps over a guy and starts the high step into the end zone for the play of the game. Braxton Browning, congratulations.
The Swolby here. I'm kidding. We're going to show that again. I'll tell you what, it's worthy of multiple replays here.
Yeah, Browning just takes the ball out. My favorite part's the high step. Check it out.
Oh,
that's
didn't even
beautiful.
see it.
Congratulations to the senior.
Wonderful call there.
Great job on the touchdown for the senior. So that's the play of the game.
And it is now time for us to present, as we have for numerous years, our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts offensive defensive player of the game. John Penna, lay it on us. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, right now it's a couple guys that went for over 100 yards. Colton Starcher, 7 carries, 101 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then Brody Proctor, 3 carries for 100 yards and a touchdown. That's offensively. Now on the defensive side of the ball, I got to give a nod to my guy, Cooper Greathouse. He had he was in on 6 tackles, but then I'm going to give Browning some love too because he also had, let's see how many tackles. He had 2 tackles, but then he also had that strip fumble to the end zone. So congratulations to Colton Starcher and Brody Proctor. Offense and defense is going to go to Cooper Greathouse and my guy, Braxton Browning.
Tremendous job by the Roane County Raiders here tonight. They open up the season in style, 67-16. And as she comes in, sideline reporter returns the prodigal daughter. Emma Sloan is back in the studio. Folks, it's been a wonderful night. We appreciate you tuning in to live streaming coverage of Roane County Raider football action. Again, we're off next week. Tune into any of our sister stations. We have Wirt County, we have Clay County, we have Calhoun County on the board next week. We do appreciate it. We'll be back in action in a couple of weeks right here at County Stadium on Friday night. Roane County and Clay County, the rivalry will continue. Don't forget, folks, Wednesday night at Route 33 Steakhouse, we'll be talking about this ball game and highlighting all things Raider sports. for the week. For all of us here at WVRC, it's been a great evening. Roane County wins at 67-16. For Katie White, our camera person, Matt White, our statistician, Joe McDonald from A&M Digital Technologies providing the scoreboard, the graphics, Swolby we're not even going to mention, Emma Sloan, our sideline reporter, my caller analyst, John Penna. I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend.
You've been listening to Roane County High School Raider Football on WVRC 104.7 FM. Raider Football has been brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Ward Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomard and Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willett C. Starcher Auto Parts. Thank you for listening, and tune in next time for more exciting play-by-play action with Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White. Roane County High School Raider football broadcasts are an exclusive production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.